I've officially spent 100 hours in Steal a Brainrot. So today, I'm going to be showing my complete journey from noob to pro. Will I be able to become a trillionaire and unlock the rarest Brainrots? Watch to the end to find out. Alright, so starting off, I know we need to go buy one of these Nubanini guys. Nubini Pizzanini. Oh, he's a gold one, and I think that's all we can buy right now. Alright, we already got $23. Alright, here's another Nubini. Oh, gold Boneca. Alright, so we need a Trippy Troppy and a Tung 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 Sahur and $1 million to rebirth. We do not have any of that right now. But I promise by the end of the video, we are going to be absolutely stacked. Oh, Bombardiro. Alright, we can get another Nubini. Okay, we have 4 Nubinis. This has to be OP. A gold Lirala. We should probably be saving up for something better, though. Okay, let's grab one of these. We gotta sell some of these guys. Already looking kind of stacked. Let's go. We got it's a pig. Okay, we can get a Tung Tung. We do need one of these to rebirth, and he's gold. Sperber Patapim kind of looks like the one I made in Minecraft. Okay, we can finally rebirth. And we are now rebirth 2. I'm honestly just gonna buy the VIP. I don't know what it does, but I might as well buy the VIP. Oh, we got 2x multi. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. We need him for the next rebirth too. And we need a Berber Patapim. And 3 million. Seeing a lot more gold now. Yeah, it feels like everything is gold on rebirth too. Okay, I'm progressing a lot faster this time. Ooh, maybe we can get 27k for this. Okay, nice. We got 27k. Ooh, what is this? A Pandasini Bananini? I never seen this before. I wonder if like better Brainrots will start spawning when I rebirth more. A Cavallo and a Glorbo? Wait, I might be able to afford this. Okay, I'm not even close. Wow, this sucks. I really wanted that. Holy, we already have so much money. I just need to wait for something good to spawn. Oh, there's like a Pokédex. Brainrot gods? Okay, yeah, we have not seen... We've hardly seen anything in the game yet. We also might need to bust out the server luck later in the video, because this will not be cutting it when we get to a higher rebirth. Oh, we need this. Okay, this is actually going really good. We should be able to rebirth pretty quickly. Okay, we got a Glorbo, and what's the mythic? Bombardiro, we can actually afford that. Oh no, what is that? Oh, we can maybe get this too. Okay, it's gonna be really close. We have 220, and it's about to leave. Oh my god, we're so close. Alright, come on. Come on, no. I should have like those coils or whatever they are. Okay, we got... Wait, I don't have enough Okay, now I'm stupid. I didn't realize I have no room. I actually just sold. It's fine, we'll be at 3 mil soon. Okay, we still need a Berber Patapim. I kind of forgot about this. Okay, there's one. Okay, and that's 3 million, so we can move on to Rebirth 3. Okay, we need a Trulamero, Trulicina, and the Chimpanzini Bananini. And also 12.5 million. Okay, what can we get for 10k? Not that. What actually can we get for 10k? Okay, whatever, we'll just get this. Oh, we unlocked a second floor. I didn't even see this. Wait, does this mean we get a whole other row up here? Okay, no, we only get one. I'm also kind of tempted by the mythic lucky block right now. We're only 150 Robux. We can get a mythic? That kind of sounds like a deal. And 2x money is sounding kind of good. But we won't resort to it right now. Okay, give me this Berber. I feel like I've not seen this yet. Avocadini Guffo? What kind of name even is that? The Duolingo bird. Oh, there's one of these guys. Kind of want to wait for the legendary. So I'm pretty sure that's the worst legendary you can get anyways. So I might as well wait. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to afford this. Yeah, that sucks. We are not going to be able to afford it. We got a gold Duolingo. Wow, we have quite the variety here. A lot of different Brainrots. Frigo Camello. That's new. Okay, hopefully we get something good from the mythic. Okay, we can buy this, but what's the mythic? Okay, we can buy this. I mean, maybe buy both. How much is this? It's hard to see. 300k? Yeah, we can probably buy that. Okay, that's really good. We got both. Ooh, another one of these. Okay, sell this garbage. I didn't even know we still had that. Okay, we're getting pretty close to rebirth, and I still have yet to see a Chimpanzini. We kind of need that to rebirth. It would suck if we had 12 mil before finding one. Okay, 12.5 mil, and we still do not have a Chimpanzini. Oh, one literally spawned when I said that. Okay, we can rebirth. Okay, rebirth 4. And we need Chef, Crabrat Cadabra, and Glorbo. And we also need $35 million. And Mythic is coming up really soon. That's kind of bad to rebirth now. There's a Glorbo. Wow, that sucks. It spawned right away. Wow, it's the other one we need. Wait, we might 150k? No, there's no way we can afford it. I found both the brain rots that we need to rebirth right away. That's so unlucky. And now I'm not gonna find them for like an hour. Oh, I forgot to check this. We gained an additional space up here. Ooh, Bombardiro. Again, I don't think I'm gonna have enough money. Wow, I'm literally missing out on everything. Okay, Blooperini. Hopefully this legendary can make up for everything that I missed. Okay, it's Glorbo. Okay, at least we ended up getting a Glorbo. I am still mad about the crab though. Ooh, Ballerina Cappuccina. It's my first time seeing her. Okay, we got the crab. If I never saw the crab again, I would have been so mad. Now we have everything to rebirth except the cash. A Cavallo? We haven't had a Cavallo yet. Okay, this Cavallo prints so much money. How are we already at 500k? With this guy, I might as well just AFK until we hit 35 mil. Wait, that's your Frigo. Now we can AFK. Okay, I probably was gone for a little bit too long. Yeah, that's a few more than $35 million. But we can now reach Rebirth 5. Okay, we need a Frigo Camello and Orangatini and an Assassini. I've not even seen one of those yet. Wait. He was right there. Oh, wow. I got spawn camped. There was literally no chance of me buying it. Okay, I kind of want to make this game interesting, so I'm going to buy some server luck. That wasn't even the server luck. Hold on. We just got a lava event from me. I don't even think it bought. Okay, well now we definitely need to up our luck. 240 a second for Boneca with lava? Wait, lava is super OP. Okay, we definitely need to get our luck up. Okay, and we can get 4x server luck. We are about to see some crazy brain rots. Okay, a diamond ballerina, that's not even good. This gives 1,000 a second almost. Okay, lava is actually insane. And we have a guaranteed legendary coming up. Okay, I should not be spending stuff. Hopefully we can afford this. We've maxed luck, so this better be something crazy. Okay, that is literally horrible. Still gonna buy it. We get a wheel spin too. Just 100k. That's not that good. Oh, well, we got 400k because of our multiplier, I guess. Come on, we need some lava brain rots. These lava brain rots are actually crazy. 1,000 a second for 27k. Okay, here's another lava. It's honestly, I guess we'll take it because it's so cheap, but it's not. We need to get like a lava legendary. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just diamond. Okay, this is good. We got a Trulamero Trulicina lava. Okay, wow, we already have $1 million. That was so easy, and we still have yet to get a lava legendary. This is kind of insane. Is this really what 4x luck looks like? Okay, we can take this. Diamond Chimpanzini? I don't even want it. Okay, I guess we'll take this. Okay, we're getting a lot of legendaries. Why are we getting lava on the worst things? It could have been on any of the legendaries, and then it's just on this guy. Okay, these lavas are getting us rich. Lava Tung Tung? That's low-key aura. Lava Trippy Troppy. It's always the worst lavas. Gold Ballerina? Okay. Okay, Mythic in 50 seconds. This better be crazy. Ooh, we got a Mythic Lucky Block? I'm definitely gonna buy this. We have 9 minutes to see what we get from the Lucky Block. Okay, 16 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1. What do we get? Okay, we had a Glorbo. That's just a regular Glorbo. And just a Bombonini. I mean, that's still good. I was really hoping for a lava mutation on it, though. Oh, we got a Frigo. I think we needed that for rebirth. Oh, who is that? Oh, I shouldn't have bought the Frigo. Wait. Okay, we can still get to 3 million. Okay, we got a Gorillo Watermelon. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the watermelon part. Still not much lava going on. Ooh, Lava Cappuccino. Okay, I have to go for a second. If something good passes by, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss anything. Okay, I have a feeling that I missed something. I know, this is fine. I mean, it's good, but we don't need it. Oh wow, we already have 15 million. We still have 21 minutes of server luck left. Still need to find an Orangatini. Ooh, gold Frigo. This lava event has not been that crazy. Still have our mythic in 5 minutes. Oh, these legendaries are just not that good. Ooh, Rainbow? See, this guy's worse than getting these guys. It's still cool. A Rainbow Ta-Ta-Ta. Oh, a Cavallo? Hey, we need that. I'm gonna have to sell this lava. I wonder how much a lava Cavallo would give per second. It's gotta be like 100k. I actually don't even know what to sell at this point if we find something good. Forgot we have this Gorillo. That thing is OP. What do I even sell? I need to see. Okay, I could sell this Boneca. Okay, I can afford this. This is a Brainrot God. We have not seen a Brainrot God yet. I have to buy that. Okay, we actually have to buy the Brainrot God. I've not seen one yet. Ballerino Lololo. You're mine now. Oh, what is this? I've never even seen this. Okay, we have this guy for 200k a second. I just spent 35 million on him, and I'm already back at 10 million. But that is our first Brainrot god. That's kind of insane. I wonder how many Brainrot gods I'll have found by the end of this. Wow, it's already giving me 30 million. We're pretty much ready to rebirth. We just need a Rangatini. Odin Din Din Dun? It's another Brainrot god. Okay, I don't even know what to get rid of. I mean, we don't really need him because I was about to rebirth anyway. But I mean, it's pretty cool. We found another Brainrot god. Wait, what am I doing? I should have bought him because I have the index thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't just buy him. Okay, well, it's still pretty good. We got to 100 million. I definitely should have bought the Din Din Dun. I don't know why I didn't. We just need an Orangatini. Another rainbow. The server luck goes crazy. This is the first time I've even seen rainbows. Ooh, gold Gusini? I'll take that. Not that I need it. Gold ballerina? Okay, it's better to spawn an Orangatini in 16 seconds. Because I want a rebirth. Oh, we haven't got one of these yet. I'll just buy this for the index. I'm so stupid. I don't know why I didn't get the Din Din Dun. Oh, we have our lucky block. I completely forgot about this. Okay, let's see what we got at the lucky block. That's good. We have not got one of these yet. Okay, we just have to wait for an Orangatini. Ooh, a Cocofanto Elefanto. We'll take that. Okay, this is just too insane. We need a Orangatini. Okay, there he is. We can rebirth now, but I kind of want to see if we get a mythic that I haven't seen yet. Okay, we've definitely seen this guy 100 times. Okay, now it's just Rhino Toasterino. Okay, we can rebirth. I would take the time to store these on another account, but I think that's kind of cheating, so I'm just going to rebirth them, lose everything. Alright, yeah, I'll just rebirth. Okay, we need a Bombardiro and $350 million. Well, there's a Bombardiro here, but I can't buy it yet. Okay, wow, it's so boring now that the lava event is over. Okay, wow, like the two worst legendaries. It is a diamond, though, at least. Imagine if I didn't rebirth. My base would have been looking crazy. What's Tim Cheese doing over here? We got max luck and a Tim Cheese is spawning. Diamond Chimpanzini. Ooh, a diamond... Wait, diamond mythic? A diamond mythic lucky block is crazy. Only thing better is like a rainbow mythic. Well, only thing better in a mythic lucky block. We got a Frigo. What is that? Okay, wait. Oh, we don't even have enough. It's Draft Celeste. Wait, no way we're not gonna have enough for this. It's 7.5 million. And there's something else crazy there, too. What is that? Lavaca? Okay, Lavaca's insane. Wait, we're not even gonna be able to get the Giraffe. No! The Giraffe is gone. We have 6 million, and Lavaca is gone. We are not gonna be able to afford Lavaca. That is just unfortunate. We got a Golden Glorbo. Diamond Bombardiro. Okay, we need that for rebirth anyway, so I'm pretty sure. We have 2 minutes till we can open the lucky block. Okay, let's see what we get from the lucky block. Please give me the bird. Okay, that's not the bird. Wait, this is Zebralini. Okay, I haven't seen that. I thought this was something else. Maybe that's good. I think it is better than the bird. This is the first Salamino I've seen with mutations. I thought it was something else. I thought it was a new Brainrot I hadn't seen before. Okay, wow, I keep getting trolled by these mutations. I got too used to luxury. This rebirth has taken way too long. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta have 2x money. This has taken forever. I should have just had 2x money instead of VIP. Wait, this isn't even actual 2x. It just adds 2x to the multiplier. Wow, I got scammed. Oh, we got a Cocofanto. I was about to go AFK, and then I heard Cocofanto Elefanto. Okay, we have way over 350 million. That is finally enough to rebirth. The next rebirth is probably going to be like 1 billion. So I don't know, let's see. Yeah, it's 1 billion. And we just need a Bombabini Gusini. That's pretty easy to get. Okay, wow, we're like rebirth 6 now. We still have a long way to go. Let's wait and see if we can get something good for like 200k. Also, I kind of want to try the bubblegum machine, but I think I'll save that for like the next lava event. Because I have no idea what this does. I assume it's just a mutation, like lava. Okay, wow, I thought this was something good. It's always this guy. Burbaloni, it's always him. Wow, Rainbow Nubini? This is OP. Wait, is that Tralalero Tralala? And we actually have enough? Okay, this is crazy. 50k a second, Tralalero Tralala. We're about to be rich. Wow, I haven't seen a toaster in a while. I used to have like 5 of these every time. Okay, I came back and somehow my base is in a different place. But I'm probably going to rebirth one more time, and then I'm going to wait for the lava event. And hopefully we can get some crazy brain rots during that. Got this grappling hook now. It makes the old bow sound from Minecraft. I kind of forgot you can buy stuff here. Like, we can buy an invisibility cloak and a boogie bomb. What happens if I use this on myself? Okay, nothing happens, I think. Invisibility? Oh, I'm invisible and I'm super speed. Wait, this coil is so useful. I don't know why I forgot to buy this. I can travel the map in seconds now. Okay, we finally have $1 billion, which means we can now rebirth. And we are rebirth 7. And it's 5 billion for rebirth 8, but this is probably the last rebirth of the video because the lava event is coming up and I want to actually start collecting brain rots now. So yeah, we have 30 minutes to get ready for the lava event. Okay, that's not a bad legendary. It's another decent one. Another ballerina. Orangutini. And we got a gorillo. Been a while since I saw a gorillo. Do I blend in? Okay, we're honestly already looking pretty good. Oh, there's a cavallo. Our base is actually going to be crazy after the lava event. Like, I don't even have any mutations yet. I guess I'm just saving my luck. Ooh, Rainbow Cocafonto? That is crazy. Only 5 million for this. This is a steal. Okay, I'm just going to sell everything I don't want right now. Because I don't even care about the extra money. I just need to be ready for the event. We need as much space as possible. Okay, I actually might have cleared out way too much. Yeah, I definitely cleared out too much. I don't know what I'm expecting. Okay, the lava is here. It's time to see how lucky we can get. I'm gonna have to buy max luck again. So hopefully we can see some actual brain rot gods. And right here, we already got a lava ballerina cappuccina. We will take that for now. And let's also start up this bubblegum machine. Still not sure what it does, but whatever. Maybe we can get some bubblegum. Oh, this thing got bubblegummed. Lirila got bubblegummed. Everything's getting bubblegummed. Okay, we have a guaranteed legendary and mythic in a minute. Okay, why are all the bad ones getting bubblegummed? Oh, the ballerina's getting bubblegummed. Okay, we can have a lava ballerina and a bubblegum ballerina. A lava Trulamero Trulicina and a lava Boneca. Oh, the Trulamero got bubblegummed. Still don't think it's worth taking. Okay, no lava on the mythic. Maybe bubblegum though? Yeah, bubblegum. Alright, whatever, it's worth it. This guy is not, though. Lava Tim Cheese. Okay, we got a Bombardiro. Let's bubblegum the Bombardiro, come on. Oh, I don't think it's possible. This guy's in here. Maybe I can lava myself. Ooh, this might be. Oh, I thought it was lava. It's not lava. Gold Blueberrini? Come on, go in the bubblegum. Ooh, Rainbow Pandagini. If this goes in the bubblegum, that's insane. Okay, it didn't go in the bubblegum. I'm still gonna buy it, though. Hey, bubblegum Tim Cheese. Nobody wants this. Oh, if this goes in the bubblegum, that's crazy. A Diamond Cavallo? Oh, of course, this guy's gonna go in the bubblegum. Yeah, no, I'm still gonna buy this for now. Why is there so many lava tung sahurs? We do have our spin. I forgot about this. Just money. A lava Nubini. Lava Nubini in the bubblegum. I just gotta buy it. Lava Nubini in the bubblegum? Come on, go in the bubblegum. Not even one god has spawned. Okay, Lava Nubini is actually too common. I've seen like 4 of them. Wow, this is sad. We could get at least 1 brain rot god. Another Lava Nubini? 2 minutes left? Please lock in. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. A Salamino Lava Bubblegum? Alright, I guess we'll take it. Ooh, Cavallo. Please go in the bubblegum. Oh, it's actually going in the bubblegum. Dang, if only we got that on the diamond one. Come on, only 20 seconds left. Wow, it's over. Only 1 brain rot god with max luck. Come on, bro. Like, we didn't even really get anything cool. Is Cocafonto better than everything we got? Well, at least we still have 14 minutes left of max luck. Okay, at least we got a lucky block. Wait, I wonder if we can get bubblegummed. I really was hoping we'd get a bubblegum lucky block. Ooh, a Giraffe Celeste. I wish this spawned during the lava. Still, it's pretty good because we had to let one of those go earlier. We didn't have enough money for it, now we do. Crazy that even with these brain rots, I still don't have enough money to rebirth. Okay, so after max luck, this is what we have. Unfortunately, our best brain rot is still the Rainbow Cocafonto from before we bought everything, so that kind of sucks. We did not really get anything good. But we still do have this mythic lucky block to open. Okay, we got the bird guy again. Oh, the bird guy is not good. I thought he was good. Kind of want to sell him, but there's no point. But yeah, with these brain rots, we've only been able to collect 4 billion so far, so I couldn't even rebirth if I wanted to. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to reach $1 trillion. But I'm going to go, and we'll see tomorrow how much money I have. Hopefully these guys can make me a trillionaire overnight. Okay, it's been almost 24 hours, and I'm back in still a brain rot. It doesn't look like I made that much money when I was offline. I only have 6 billion right now. And yeah, that's another 9 billion. Yeah, so with these brain rots, I only made 5 billion total while I was gone. It appears there's a fuse machine now. I don't really know what this is for. And yeah, as you can see, we ended up finding a lot of legendaries, a lot of mythics, a couple of brain rot gods, but we never ended up finding any secrets. So for the last part of the video, I bought a secret lucky block that's worth 500 million. And we're gonna see what we're gonna get. Alright, so I don't really know what we want here. Oh, I guess we got the Portugini Dragon Fruitini. He's better than the Coco Fonto, but I was honestly expecting something crazier. I also brought some of the worst Brainrots I have to the new fuse machine, and this is going to take a whole 30 minutes. So let's see what we get. Okay, the fuse machine is done. And what did we get? We got actually scammed. What is this? I thought it was gonna like mix them or something, not just give us some garbage. I'm selling this. Alright, well I just lost 4 brain rots for no reason. Anyways, this is the end of my first 24 hours in Steal a Brain Rot. Today, I am starting over with a random secret in Steal a Brain Rot. We are going to be spinning this wheel with every secret on it, and whatever it lands on, we will be starting over with. Los Mateos? I don't have that, so we have to spin again. Pot Hotspot. I also don't have that. Agarini La Polini. Okay, that is something that I actually have. So here I am on a fresh account with nothing, and we are going to be stealing this Agarini from myself to start off this challenge. There is an admin event coming up in about an hour, so I'm going to be seeing what rebirth I can get to before the event starts. After that, we will try to get the most stacked base during the event as a brand new player. But right now, that is not what we have. We have nothing, and we need to get a Tung 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 Sahur and a Trippy Troppy in order to complete our first rebirth. The $1 million that we need is probably not going to be an issue. So let's buy this Tung Tung, and now we just gotta wait for a Trippy Troppy. Okay, that took forever, but we finally got a Trippy Troppy. Now let's return the Agarini to my base, and now I am able to complete my first rebirth, which means we gotta go steal our secret again. We are going to be doing this a lot of times. Okay, so for the next rebirth, we need a Boneca and a Berber Patapine. Here is a Berber Patapine, and now we wait again. Alright, there it is. That actually didn't take too long. Okay, let's just let myself steal our secret again, and now we can hit rebirth 2. We are actually speedrunning these rebirths. Let me just take this again. Wow, this guy really needs to learn how to lock his base. Okay, we need a Trulamero, Trulicina, and a Chimpanzini. There is neither of those here. Trulamero, let's go. That definitely didn't take 5 minutes. And what took even longer was waiting for a Chimpanzini. So I got tired of waiting and I bought 4x luck. But that didn't really help the search. Whoa. What's happening? Things were taking so long that I found a Tralalita before a Chimpanzini, but soon enough, I was ready for my next rebirth. Oh no, someone's stealing my Agarini. Alright, that is rebirth 3, I think? For this one, we need a Chef Crabracadabra and a Glorbo. Now, if you thought waiting for the last one was bad, this one was even worse. I started buying some random Galaxy Brainrots because I was bored, and then for some reason I got moved to another server. So I lost my 4x luck and the rest of the Galaxy event. I was ready to wait it out without buying more luck, but eventually I just ended up buying 4x luck again. Not that it really helped though, because this was taking forever. After about 15 minutes, I finally got a Glorbo, and shortly after, the search was finally over. So I rebirthed again, and I needed a Frigo Camelo and an Orangatini. First, let me take the shovel back. We can't forget the shovel. At this point, I started buying Brainrots for the future rebirths and storing them in my main account's base, but that didn't matter, cause we weren't really getting anything. I found a Brainrot God Lucky Block, and at this point I think I was eating food, but I still made sure that nothing passed by. Found a Frigo Camelo, and now we just need an Orangutini. Pencil Brainrot God. That's not exactly what we wanted. Odin Din Din Dun? Again, not what we wanted. I also found this Ostrich Train at some point as well, so I managed to find 4 Brainrot Gods if we count the Lucky Block before I got an Orangutini. But eventually I was able to get an Orangutini, which meant I could now unlock Rebirth 5. Honestly, being an hour in, you'd think I would have been a little bit further. Anyways, I need a Bombardiro for this next rebirth. The next rebirth was more than likely not happening though, because the event was already starting. Early bird gets the worm. Okay, that explains it. We are getting a few effects early. Ooh, a admin lucky block too? I'ma take this. Wait, why didn't I wait to see if it got hit? Okay, I might be a little stupid. I should have waited. Let's see what we get. Oh wait, that was so close. Okay, so if we don't get a Bombardiro here soon, it looks like we only reached Rebirth 5, which honestly is pretty bad. I could have done better. Wow, nice. I thought that was a Bombardiro. Event is starting soon. I think we're cooked, I'm not gonna lie. Tralalero Tralala is more common than a Bombardiro. 13 minutes left. Again, with the Goosinis, bro. Another Tralalero? Wait, what? Wait, what? How is this? How is this even possible? There's no way we got 3 of these in a row. Sammy had to have done this. Like, how could this even happen? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh wait, fuse machine luck has been activated. We gotta try fusing together all these Trolleros. Okay, I don't even think the luck changed the odds. I probably shouldn't have fused that because I don't have any Robux on this account. So now I can't get the Trolleros out of my base and the event is starting. I guess we have to sell this stuff to make room. So it looks like Rebirth 5 is what I ended up getting to. Now it's time to see how stacked I can get by the end of this admin event. Alright, so we got a Lavaca. Maybe it'll get hit by the concert. It is not getting hit by the concert. Unlucky. Ooh, a lucky block. Maybe we can get Legrande this time. And it is now a concert lucky block. Let's go. Alright, show me Legrande. Of course. Carlo needs to be banned. This week, we added a total of 10 Brainrots. Let's see if we can find any. And the OG rarity. Imagine if we get Strawberry Elephant on this account. Okay, he's spawned another admin block. Let's get it. And the block is already hit by tacos. Oh, I think this is a new Brainrot. Come on, get hit by something else. Oh, and it did get hit by the spider. That is every mutation we could have got right now, except Galaxy, so that is good. We also got this Sammy Spiderini. Maybe it'll get hit by something. Okay, everything is disappearing. I'm just gonna buy it. Giraffe, I don't think we even need that. We need to open this lucky block and get anything other than Carlo. Okay, that's alright. Lots of effects going on right now. I still have to get rid of these Trolleros. Hey, me and the crab are going crazy. Okay, this might be a new Brainrot god. I'm gonna wait to see if it gets hit by anything, because if it does, it will be pretty OP. Okay, it doesn't look like it's getting hit by anything, but we'll still buy it. Can't pass up the opportunity of getting a new Brainrot god. Nice, I'm getting emoted on again. Okay, nothing in the line. Strawberry Tim Cheese. Bro, what? That's not what I wanted. I wanted the elephant. Ooh, Sammy spawned his base. Let's check that out. Hoping for something super OP. Okay, nothing really around here. Let's go up to the top. Okay, Galaxy Pencil, that's decent. We already have a full bottom because of these Trolleros. Okay, 6x luck up here, let's go. Okay, Sammy spawned a Lavaca. Let's get hit with something else, please. Oh, it got hit by tacos. Come on, give me the Fireball or the Bombardiro. Okay, we only got tacos, but that's still pretty good. Oh, I thought that spider was the Spiderini. It's so confusing because of the event. Ooh, we got a Mateo with a taco on it. Do we get anything else for Mateo? Come on, that spider has to bite him. And he did bite him. Anything else would be crazy. Wait, he did get hit by a Bombardiro and I didn't notice. Okay, 3 mutations and a gold. We'll take it. Mythic Hat lucky block and a admin lucky block. Please go up the bubblegum. No bubblegum for the lucky block. What about anything else? Okay, what even happened? Everything went black and then I'm on the ground. Dang, all these mutations and we got nothing on the admin block. That sucks. Okay, we really gotta get rid of something. Let's open this block. And if we get Carlo, that would actually be pretty good because we will sell him again. Okay, we got another Alicio. I'm gonna sell him because he's only 85k a second. What is this guy? I've never seen that. Bruh. Ooh, we got a Rainbow Espresso. I thought this was a Ballerina Cappuccina. It is not getting hit by anything, unfortunately. Does not look like we're getting that. Come on, I can still make it. I can still make it. No, I can't. Trippy Troppy Troppa Tripa? I thought he had a mutation on it, but it's just swamp particles. Yeah, we don't need this. It got hit by nothing. Sammy cutscene. Things are about to get crazy. We got another Sammy Spiderini. I'ma buy it for Fuse. I don't even know what's going on anymore. We got a Flamingini, I think. Okay, he's going up the bubblegum. 1.5 million a second. That's tough. Okay, he's actually getting hit by a lot of things. This dude is getting OP. That is 4 mutations on him already. Do we have room for more mutations? I think we have room for more. Please give us more. Well, 4 is still really good. That's 2 million a second. And I can finally get rid of those Trolleros. But we just got a toucan. That's kind of garbage. Bloodrot Brainrot God Lucky Block. This is my first time seeing Bloodrot on anything, so I gotta buy it. We'll pick up this admin block too. And one more admin block. These admin blocks have a couple mutations, so I'm excited to open them. First, let's see if this Odin Din Din Dun gets hit by anything. I mean, he's rainbow, so I'm still gonna buy him. Could've got hit by something though. Okay, 8x luck is happening. Let's go. Alright, our first admin lucky block, and it's a Bloodrot. I didn't even notice. I hate Carlo, bro. Second admin block. Come on. Okay, that's kind of bad, I won't lie. And we gotta wait for the Brainrot God lucky block. Another Troppa Trippa running around. Why don't these guys ever get hit by anything? That's lame. Not getting hit by anything. Go in the black hole. Okay, I'm gonna start fusing some secrets because fuse machine luck is on. We'll take this default Spiderini to the machine as well. And I bought another Spiderini for this purpose. I guess I'm gonna have to settle for this Alicio because I don't have any more secrets. Okay, never mind. These odds are horrible. Okay, Sammy spawned his base. Let's hope for a secret up here. Absolutely nothing on the bottom. What about the top? No secrets. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take these Trallalaritos from my main account's base. It's come to this. I gotta use Brainrots from my main. And now we'll bring these guys over here to the fuse machine. Okay, this is much better odds. Okay, let's grab this lemonade guy real quick. Oh, and I don't have enough room. Never mind. That is why we are using the fuse machine. Okay, we got the shovel with no mutations. That kind of sucks. There's another Lavaca. Everything is blood rot now. The blood rot event is on. Yeah, I guess we'll just buy this for maybe a fuse later. These crabs keep assaulting me. Okay, we got a blood rot admin lucky block. Please, spiders, stay away from me so I can get this. It is unfortunately looking like it's gonna be plain other than the blood rot. Still, let's go to our base and see what we got. Oh, that is not the lucky block. Oh, there it is. I literally just could not find it. Let's go for the keyboard guy. Okay, Bombonitos. It's decent. Alright, we gotta get another fuse going on these secrets. And we'll move this Lavaca into the machine as well. We could use this Lavaca, but I don't know. Oh, stop that. Ooh, the Spiderini is getting mutated up. Come on, give me more. There's so many things going on right now. Okay, we got... Well, that's the same thing as the concert, I thought. Only 2 mutations. And we've also got this Giraffa with like a bunch of things on it. 230k a second on a Giraffa is crazy. Nothing else in the line. Okay, we gotta make more room again. You never know what can spawn. Another cutscene? Bro is trying to break the servers. Look at the amount of effects that are enabled right now. This has to be a record. The whole bottom of my screen is just effects. Okay, we're gonna bring this secret that I stole from my base to the machine. More Trallaleros? I don't think we want to deal with that again. I think I'm also just gonna use this Lavaca on the machine, because whatever. Our odds should be super good with the machine luck. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the same as last time. Okay, we got another admin block. This has to be like our 5th one. Again, it got hit by nothing. How am I getting this unlucky? We got Fat Sammy spawned in now. You can feed me tacos to spawn brain rots. Okay, we got another shovel from the fuse machine, but it is gold this time, so it's kind of an improvement. It's not an improvement at all. We lost so much. Lucky block time. And everything's going black. Maybe this will give me luck. Nope, it didn't give me any luck. Another Carlo. I hate Carlo, bro. Please ban him from the admin blocks. Finally, we can open the Brainrot God block. Okay, I think that's the worst. We got a Nyan cat with crab claws. There's not really anything else that can hit it. I don't think there's anything that can hit it at all, actually. Okay, now we got the Nyan event. It can get hit by that, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Yeah, didn't get hit by anything else. We got more 4x luck. Was beginning to run out. Now I have the opposite problem of what I had before. I kind of need to fill the base with brain rots, because we do not have a full base anymore, and the event is coming to an end. Dang, nothing else in the line. Maybe I can start feeding stuff to the taco guy. Oh, I'm not allowed to feed these ones to him. Yeah, I forgot. He only eats taco brain rots. Here are some tacos. Let's take this guy to the taco man. 4 minutes left, 0 out of 15. I don't know if we can even do this. This is probably going to take too long, and the timer's going to run out. Buy some more tacos. Okay, there goes our taco. Yeah, this is gonna take too long. I don't know what I'm doing. Another admin lucky block. Come on, go up the bubblegum. Oh, it actually listened to me. We got a bubblegum block. Let's get some more stuff on this. This is probably the last lucky block. So we need everything to hit this lucky block at once. Nothing is hitting the lucky block. Literally nothing has hit it since the start. Okay, well, it's still good. We also got this Brainrot God block right here. Let me just pick up this Brainrot God block too. Okay, nothing else in the line. And that was officially the end of the event. Wait before I leave. Hold on, I'm opening a lucky block. Okay, Alicio again. Oh, 6x luck. That's what he meant before he leaves. I guess we got some spins to go through now. Let's turn on fast spin. And we got nothing from all those spins. I feel like overall we did do pretty good for this being a new account. We even got our top floor almost full. And we made $180 billion with only 5x money. I definitely could have had more rebirths. I kinda underestimated how hard it would be to find everything. I should have been saving more brain rots. Anyways, I guess I'm just gonna steal all my good stuff back to my main account. And for the end of the video, let's open one more lucky block. Come on. Oh wow, I actually didn't expect that. It's not the new Brainrot, but it's still not the worst thing. That surprised me. Today we are going from 0 to $1 trillion as fast as possible and steal a Brainrot. And for reference, I've never even had $1 trillion before. And to make things even more difficult, if I can't do this in under 3 hours, I have to sell all of my Brainrots. As you can see, I've moved them over to another account. But if I don't have $1 trillion by the time this timer is up, I will be selling them all. So I'm gonna hit the rebirth, and the timer starts now. Let's pick up this Sigma boy and a chimpanzini. I was planning to start around 10 minutes before the admin event. I was already off to a good start. We bought a couple legendary Brainrots. I let a lucky block get away because I didn't have enough money. And after only 3 minutes, I had all these Brainrots and a total of $5 million. That was when the Roblox servers crashed. So after 20 minutes of trying to get back in the server, I was finally back with a ton of money to collect in offline cash. As you can see, I now already had $65 million, but this is nothing compared to the 1 trillion I need by the end of the 3 hours. I kept trying to buy max server luck again, and I just couldn't get it to work. Something about the server crash made it so you could no longer spend Robux. So I was pretty much stuck here with 0x luck until that got fixed. I got a whatever this guy's name is, and soon I was well over $100 million. Alright, we still can't buy server luck. This is bad. I purchased a few more Brainrots, but honestly pretty much nothing happened here because I still couldn't buy the luck. But right as I was beginning to lose hope for the challenge, this happened. So Sammy basically said, the event is getting pushed back an hour from now, but he is giving us a couple effects while we wait. And alright, we already got a Ballerino Lololo. That's our first Brainrot god. Yo, I'm going kinda crazy. As you can see, we also got max server luck for free, so that solves the problem of not being able to buy it. Okay, wow, there's crabs now. This isn't even the main event, and it's already pretty crazy. Okay, I guess we're gonna buy this with no effects. It really should have got hit by something. Okay, we have 2 giraffes back to back. What is this? Come on, crabs. At least hit one of them. Well, they did not get hit. Wait, what? Oh, I'm out of space. I gotta get rid of some of this garbage. Overall, I was getting good luck during that mini event, but I didn't end up getting any mutations. Anyways, we crossed over $1 billion after it ended, and I found a Tralalero. I also got a Cocafonto as well. And Sammy gave us even more max luck to wait until the main event. What is this? How do you even say this? I opened this Brainrot God Lucky Block, and I ended up getting the Tiger, which I think is the most common. So I took it to the Fuse Machine along with 4 other Brainrot gods, because I was bored and felt like gambling. And the gambling did end up paying off because this Brainrot god was better than the 4 of them combined. I found a Odin Din Din Dun, and then I ended up getting an admin lucky block, which is kind of insane. I opened the admin block, and I got this Brainrot, which isn't the greatest, but it's still an extra 85,000 per second. After waiting around a little bit more, we were now almost an hour into the challenge, and the admin event was about to begin. Everybody's asleep. What's going on? I wonder if this beanstalk does anything. Imagine this was the whole event. That would suck. After waiting for around 5 more minutes, the admin event had finally begun. Now you've probably seen this already, but pretty much we traveled in a rocket ship to the first galaxy event, where Sammy started spamming a bunch of different effects, including spawning his base, which had a bunch of new Brainrots that for some reason I couldn't see at the time. So I stole a few of the new Brainrots, and after that things started getting crazy. Okay, there's already so much going on at once. Y'all want the new admin lucky block? Yes. Okay, there's a gold admin lucky block. Let's see if it gets hit with anything else. Okay, it's not hit by anything. We also got a Cocafonto. I don't think I'm gonna take it though. It's not that good. Fuse Machine luck has been activated. What? Oh, there's a Tralalero. We gotta try this Fuse Machine luck out. Dang, he didn't get hit by anything. That's unlucky. Oh yeah, let's open this lucky block. Okay, that's really bad. Also, a new effect is starting. Here's that thing again, but it has 2 mutations. I might actually buy this. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this, because why not? Oh, I forgot, by the way. What did he forget? 6x server luck? Bro, what? I didn't even know that was possible. Okay, we still haven't tried out the Fuse Machine. These odds really are not any better. Okay, yeah, we just got this bird. Ooh, Los Bombonitos. Wait, it got bubblegummed. Come on, get hit by something else, bro, please. Okay, it's not getting hit by anything else. Oh, we got the new invisible secret here as well. Oh, and we got an invisible Brainrot god in the bubblegum. Holy. If this gets hit by anything else, this is crazy. Oh, wow, that was close. Dang, it got hit by nothing else, but it's still good. Whoa, who is this? Dull, dull, dull. This 6x server luck is actually so crazy. We're gonna run out of room soon. 8x luck? Okay, we are definitely getting to a trillion. I still have no idea what's going on up here. Let's try this fuse machine luck again. Okay, there's a tree and a Nyan cat. Nyan cat is going through the tree. We are getting so lucky right now. We got a rainbow Mateo as well, and it just got struck by something. Why is there another guy inside of it? How am I supposed to buy him like this? Yeah, it's literally just not letting me buy him. That's so stupid. It's fine. We still got a lot more event to go. Okay, something big is about to happen. Gotta get this fuse going quickly. Okay, we got another cutscene. Every event is about to happen right now. Yeah, okay, this is actually insane. And we got the shovel from the fuse. Oh, okay. Got sent flying there, but we did get the shovel. Okay, he is somehow going to do more. What more could he even add? Another admin block? 3 wheel spins? I don't have time for that right now. 2 effects on the lucky block. That's pretty good. Brainrot concert time? Okay, what are we gonna get from this? More of these guys? I think they're pretty good though. Anyone with epilepsy or photosensitivity, please leave now. I don't think I have that. Let's try another fuse machine. He's calling in Fat Sammy. Whoa, I'm not trying to feed Sammy. Really? We got the toucan again. Tralalita with a bubblegum. We also got this guy who I've never seen before. Only bubblegum? Unfortunate. Also only got bubblegummed. Whoa, we got a galaxy giraffe? Finally made it to 100 billion. Still over an hour and a half left on the timer. Galaxy Cocofonto? Oh, where did he go? Oh, where'd I go? A lot of weird things happening right now. I just missed the buy. What am I doing? Okay, Sammy's base is back, so let's check this out. Okay, Galaxy Los Bombonitos is what we want from here. What about the top? See? Always go to the top. We got a pencil for 1.2 million a second. I'm trying not to get hit by all this stuff. Like that. Let's take this now too. Or we won't take it. I'm sorry, Sammy. He doesn't want to let me steal anymore. And we got another cutscene. I might have actually lost it. Okay, now we're still good. What is actually going on? This is too many effects. The crabs are trying to get me. Anything else OP gonna spawn? I sold some stuff to make room and now nothing's spawning. Okay, this is just messed up. I'm getting emoted on. Come on, give me something good. It's been too long. I really used the last of my luck. Good thing is I should be able to get a trillion in time. Crabs are trying to get me again. Let's check how much money we have now. Okay, 170 billion, that's good. But it's still not 1 trillion. I guess we can do these wheel spins now. Nothing. Ooh, we got an alien slap. Nothing again. And nothing again. Okay, the last spin is glitched. I don't know what's happening. We're only down to 4x luck, so the event is probably almost over. Yeah, this is the end of the event. So we really gotta hope for something good in these last few minutes. Because I don't actually know if we can make it to a trillion. Yeah, we're at 180 billion right now. Ooh, what is that? Alright, let's get this money quickly. 175k per second. Let's hope he gets hit by something. Oh wait, he got hit by one of the things. Come on, another mutation would be so OP. Alright, looks like that isn't happening. And the concert is over now. We only have a few more effects left. I guess we just wait again. Well, that's the end of the event, but we definitely got some pretty good brain rots from it. Nothing too crazy, but this should be enough to finish the challenge. I'm honestly not sure how much money per second we need. But yeah, we got a rainbow spam going on. Alright, rainbow is over, nothing good from that. Ooh, this could possibly be good if it gets hit by something. And it's going up the bubblegum, let's go. Alright, that only increased it by 20k. It's not worth it. We now have 225 billion. That's almost a quarter of the way. Wish I could test this alien slap right now. I wonder what it does. How come it's telling me I have 1 spin, but I can't use it? Everything is so quiet now. I ended up standing here until the rest of the events ended, and I was pretty much just left with a little over an hour to make 700 billion. So I started buying some Brainrot gods to gamble in the fuse machine. Another Tralalita? I swear I've never seen her until today. Okay, we'll bring this guy to the fuse machine, and we're gonna take Tralalita. And we'll bring this guy, even though we'll probably just end up getting him again. Oh, this is something new. Well, new for me. I don't know if they're actually new. I did end up just losing money on that one though. The iced tea guy made more. Okay, now we are at 340 billion. Okay, I know I shouldn't keep doing this, but we're going to the fuse machine again. I am definitely going to lose on this one. Okay, I mean 8% is pretty good. Well, we definitely lost on that one. At least the iced tea guy is back again. I wonder what this brain rot looks like that I'm holding. After a few times gambling on the fuse machine and losing, I waited around for a little bit longer until I collected more money and I was almost at 400 billion. Another bit of time passed, and now I had $400 billion. I found that I was making about 10 billion a minute, and with over an hour left, that meant I was able to complete the challenge already. All it took was a bit of waiting. The galaxy event did end up happening again, which was pretty cool, and I got a Las Trallalaritas with the event. I also got to spin the wheel for nothing, and I decided to purchase a secret lucky block because I was bored. Come on, let's get the house guy. That's the worst thing you can get. At least it's another 2.1 million. I did a bit more waiting after this. Then some kind of ostrich train spawned in, so it was time to gamble more Brainrot gods on the fuse machine. We actually had a 34% chance of getting the shovel because of the one secret. And that is what we got. No mutations though, so he doesn't really give that much money. Collected all my money in here and hit over 500 billion. And now we continue waiting. The galaxy event came to an end, but I was too busy being AFK to even notice. Collected all my money again, and now we had over 600 billion. 680 billion. At this point, it kind of feels like I'm playing Grow a Garden. I managed to see a gold Coco Fanto while I was AFK, and I brought the total to 734 billion, so after a super long amount of waiting, at 2 hours and 48 minutes on the timer, I only had 900 billion. Looks like I have to sell all my brain rots. Nah, I'm joking. We managed to reach $1 trillion in under 3 hours, and the only reason that was even possible was the admin event. There's no way I would have made it otherwise. Well, now it looks like I get to steal all my brain rots back, although I kind of already have a bunch of new ones, and I don't think I need these anymore. Well, we'll still take Lavaca, I guess. But other than that, I mean, I think we're good with what we have right now. Today I'm going to be testing every myth in Steal a Brain Rot. Starting with the first myth. Apparently you can use a grappling hook while stealing a brain rot. So let's just get a grappling hook in the shop. And in order to do this, we have to shoot the grappling hook right as we steal the brain rot. I'm going to be testing it on my own brain rots, but it's the same thing as if it was someone else's. So we're going to aim the grappler right here, and okay, I didn't mean to click that. Alright, we'll aim the grappler right here, and I have to pick up the brain rot. Okay, what? That kind of worked. Alright, I'm gonna try it again, because that actually looked like it was gonna work. Okay, let's shoot. Whoa. Wait, it actually kind of works. I didn't go super far, but I did get flung while holding the brain rot. I just want to see if maybe I can go further. Okay, this time I just didn't grapple. Okay, why can't I do it anymore? Okay, that was still not that far. Alright, I give up. The myth is confirmed though. You can grapple while holding a brain rot. Definitely pretty useful if you can get the timing right. Alright, so the next myth is that you can block the brain rots from spawning using a turret and a rage table. Now I don't really know what I'm doing for this one, but I know I need to buy a turret and a rage table. Okay, where's the turret? There we go. Alright, now we have to somehow use these to block the brain rots from spawning. I'm going to try throwing a rage table. Okay, that didn't work, they still spawned. Okay, we'll put the turret here, and then we'll throw the rage table. Oh, that's the wrong way. Okay, nope, they're still walking through that. I honestly need to look up how you're supposed to do this. Okay, so apparently we are supposed to put the turret on top of the rage table. That would have been good to know. So we'll throw the rage table, and let's put the turret. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to put the turret on top of the rage table. It doesn't seem to work. It just goes through the table. The brain rots are also able to walk through the turret, which isn't supposed to happen either. I'm gonna have to say this one is false. I don't think it works anymore. Apparently there is a glitch you can use to phase into people's bases, so it involves me holding a speed coil and standing in the corner right here, and as you can see I can't jump through. That is because I need to have shift lock enabled, and somehow using shift lock is supposed to get me through this wall. Okay, nothing is happening when I spam it. You are supposed to go sideways in order to do this, so I am trying to walk sideways. What if we try the jump coil? Okay, that is not going to work. What about both of them? Nah, it's still not working. I'm guessing it has to do with the shift lock glitching part of your character into the wall, but I think you can just do that without shift lock anyways, so I don't know. Yeah, I've been trying it for a while and nothing is really happening. I'm going to have to say this one is false. There's no way I'm getting through that wall. Apparently there is a way to duplicate mutations through moving your brain rots. So basically what I need to do is get 2 of the same brain rot and replace them with each other. So we have these 2 ballerinas right here, one with a bubblegum mutation and one with a lava mutation. And if I pick up this one and put it on top of this one, nothing happens. To be fair, the myth did say to move the one that got switched to a new slot, so I'm just gonna bring her up here, then we'll place her in this slot instead. And nothing happened. She still has the same mutations. What is supposed to happen is she's supposed to get the lava mutation instead. Maybe it has to be a regular regular one with no mutations. Okay, we're gonna take the lava one and bring it upstairs, and I'll just replace it like this. Now we'll go check on the other one. Still not lava, but we didn't move it to a new slot yet. Okay, let's place her down. Yeah, it's still not lava. This one is false. Does resetting your character while holding a speed coil give you permanent speed? Alright, so as you can see, I'm holding a speed coil, and this is how fast I am going. Now let's reset. And I do not have super speed anymore. This is the difference. As you can see, I'm much faster with the coil. What about with a gravity coil and the coil combo? Alright, let's reset with the gravity coil, and I have no effects. As you can see, I'm jumping normally. Now finally, let's try resetting while holding the combo. Again, I have absolutely no effects when I respawn. This one is false. Apparently, if you have max server luck, you are guaranteed to find a secret. Alright, let's buy 2x server luck. And now we have max server luck. Let's find this secret. I guess we just have to wait until we get a secret. There's nothing much more to do on this myth. A gold lucky block. That's not a secret. Wait. That's actually a secret. I wasn't expecting this to even work, and it only took 2.5 minutes, and we got a Lavaka. Okay, well I'm gonna have to test this again, but we will have to wait for the server luck to run out. So while we do that, the next myth is that fusing Brainrots during the lava event guarantees a lava mutation. Alright, so I currently have 4 giraffes, so I'm just gonna combine all of these. Hopefully we can get something good from this. It's literally 4 Brainrot gods. Alright, there goes the first one. Let's pick up the second one, and we'll just drop this off right here. Now let's take the third one. It's kind of weird how I'm fusing together 4 of the same Brainrots, and it's gonna give me something totally different. Third one dropped off, and now let's take the final one. And we are ready to start fusing, so you can see our odds in the bottom, but we don't care. We're just here to see if it lavas. Okay, let's run it. Now I'm just gonna pay for reveal. There's no way I'm waiting 1.5 hours for this myth. And... oh, it is lava. Not a great thing to get considering I spent 4 Brainrot gods on it, but it does have the lava mutation, so it looks like we are going to have to try this again. Way worse odds this time, and that is absolute garbage. Yeah, this one is definitely not true. Okay, so during the lava event, apparently the lucky blocks in the shop become lava lucky blocks. I really hope this one is true. I'm not gonna lie. I need some lava lucky blocks. Okay, so we're just waiting for the lava event here. 20 more seconds. 3, 2, 1... Okay, the lava event has started. Now let's go over to the shop. And yes, the lucky blocks do get the lava mutation during the lava event. Alright, let's see what we get. Hopefully I didn't get scammed. And we got scammed. It's still cool, because it has the lava mutation, though. Can you save your Brainrots by putting them in the fuse machine? So everyone knows that you lose all your Brainrots whenever you rebirth, but will you lose them if they are in the fuse machine? Okay, so we're on another account for this one. This is a very legit playthrough so far. I was just given this instead of a new beanie. Totally legit. And now we just have to sit here and wait until we get $1 million to rebirth. It's telling me to go buy a new beanie. I don't think that will be necessary. Okay, now we have $1 million. But we still need to get a couple Brainrots to rebirth. I definitely didn't forget about this. Alright, I'll just buy this new beanie so the line goes away. Okay, we got a Trippy Troppy. And there is a Tung. Now we just gotta take this guy to the fuse machine to save him. Alright, he is in the fuse machine. We might as well save this new beanie too. We could need him on our next rebirth. Okay, so now we can rebirth here. And is our Brainrot still there? Okay, nothing in the fusion machine. And it doesn't look like we have anything in here either. This one is false. All that hard work for nothing. Apparently fusing 4 new beanies together gives you something even worse than a new beanie. So I don't even know what could be worse than a new beanie. So this has to be fake, but we still gotta try, I guess. Okay, this is our first new beanie. Now we need 3 more. Second new beanie, third new beanie, and the final new beanie. That last one took longer than it should have. Alright, now we can start transporting these guys to the fuse machine. I wish there was an easier way to do this. This takes so long. 1 out of 4. That's 2. 3 out of 4. And the final one. Now we just gotta wait 15 minutes for the fusion. I am not paying to skip this one, it's not worth it. Okay, it's almost been 15 minutes, we're about to see what we got from the new beanies. Imagine we just get a secret somehow. It's literally not possible, but like, what if it happened? Okay, we are ready to see what we got. What is that? I don't think I've ever seen this. Okay, it's definitely better than a new beanie, so the myth is false. But I have never seen this before, so that's cool. Okay, so there's this glitch in Steal a Brainrot where you can place a turret through someone's base like this. And apparently you can use this to stop somebody from locking their base. So I'm on my other account here, and I accidentally locked my base, so we have to wait. Okay, so let's just put the turret inside, and it's about to go off. Okay, as you can see, it launched me and the base didn't lock. But now if I just run back to the button, let's see what happens. Okay, it locked the base again because the turret missed. So this isn't like 100% true, but it did block me from locking the base the first time, so I guess it's kind of true. Similar to the last myth, can you get into someone's base using a clone? So as you can see, I'm not able to walk through the lasers right now. The base is locked for friends, so this isn't fake. And we'll just put a clone down in here, and then I'm going to switch with clone. And yes, I have successfully infiltrated the base, although there is nothing I could really do in here because I'm stuck. If my other account had any Brainrots to steal, I would not be able to steal them because I can't leave. The only way to leave is switching with my clone, and the other clone would be left there holding the Brainrot. Still pretty funny that you can do this though. Apparently there is a way to get on the edges of the map while stealing a Brainrot. So as you can see right now, I can't even jump high enough to get on the sides while holding nothing. Yeah, this jump isn't even possible. But apparently you can use traps to get up here, so I gotta go buy some traps. Alright, so we're just gonna buy a bunch of traps. And we also need a turret. I almost forgot about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to stack these traps on top of each other. So we'll place our first one. Okay, that's kind of a bad place. Let's go in first person to try to make this easier. Okay, where did that go? That's probably not a good place to put this. Okay, this one's stacked. Okay, that's not good either. Yeah, looks like we need to get more traps, guys. You can only buy one more trap, so hopefully this is good enough. Let's make sure we don't mess up stacking this last one. Okay, that one actually locked in. We might still be able to do this. Now we just put the turret on top of the stack. And as you can see, I can use this to jump up on the sides now. So we just gotta try this while holding a Brainrot. Let's just take this Cocafonto. And let's try the jump. Okay, well that didn't work. We'll try again. Okay, that time it actually worked. This one is true. You can even get on the roof. This would be OP for stealing Brainrots. Apparently it is possible to block the line using a turret. So as you can see, all the Brainrots walk in a straight line like this, and we are going to try to disrupt this line by placing a turret. So let's just put our turret down right here, and yes, this one works. They are actually moving out of the way. As you can see, this is not a straight line anymore. The turret does actually make them move. I wonder what happens if I put it here. Oh, that was actually super weird. He like jumped. Now finally I want to go over to the shop to buy some traps. And we'll see if traps can move the line as well. Okay, why did I place a trap there? That was stupid. Let's just fill the rest of this area up with traps. Alright, there is traps completely blocking the way and they're still going through. It does not work with traps, only turrets. Does server luck give you better wheel spins? So I have 4 wheel spins right now, and we're going to see what I get with no server luck. Okay, we got 700k. Next spin. It landed on 700k again. Let's do another spin. And we got 700k for a third time. Time for the last spin. Okay, this time it gave us 7 million. Overall, the spins with no luck were terrible. All we got was money. And now we have 2x server luck enabled. And we're going to see what we get. Okay, for the first one, we got 700k. I'm seeing a theme here. 175k. Okay, that's even worse. And time for the final spin. It landed on 7 million. Okay, it appears the spins are actually worse with server luck. We got less money this time. Does buying a lava wheel spin start the lava event? Okay, I can already tell this is going to be a waste of Robux. Yeah, we spun it and nothing happened. It does not start the lava event. Does holding a Brainrot in lava turn it into a lava Brainrot? Okay, these are just getting stupid now. Why would this work? But we're still gonna try this. Maybe it's an OP secret. Yeah, just as I suspected, this does not work. If you thought that was gonna work, I don't know what to tell you, because that one was really stupid. Okay, it's time to check in on the first myth. Does max server luck guarantee you a secret? It unfortunately does not. I'm going to be remaking Minecraft mobs into steal a Brainrot. The first mob I'll make is Odin Din Din Dun, and I'm going to use a creaking to make him. First, let's get rid of a few things. Next, I'm gonna make his body bigger. Now let's make it round because he's an orange, and I'm gonna give him some feet. Now let's change the shape of his arms, and I'll give him a hand on the bottom. Next, I'm gonna add the leaf thing on the top of his head, and I think he's looking pretty good. It's time to add color. First, I'm gonna color the entire orange. Next, we'll make his arms and legs a bit darker. Now I'm gonna color this top part green. Next, let's color in his nose, and I'll give him a mouth. Now let's add his eyes, and we'll color in his shoes. Finally, let's add a bit of detail, and I think this is looking good. Let's see how he looks in game. Here we have an Odin Din Dun in game. The way he walks is so tough. Definitely makes me want to buy him. Why is he jittering like this? Okay, I take it back. Maybe his walk isn't that good. Anyways, that doesn't take away from the fact that he looks really good in game. I mean, this might be one of my best Brainrots yet. So let's steal this guy. I don't know where all my Brainrots went from last time. It appears somebody stole them. This is Odin Din Dun in the real game. As you can see, he does a ton of damage and knockback because he's super buff. He also has so much health that you would probably never be able to win a fight against him. But that's okay because he is friendly as long as you don't attack him. And he will even pick you up and take you anywhere as long as you remain friendly. I wonder how this seating works. I think this position is a little bit strange. If Odin Din Dun somehow manages to die, he drops a definitely real orange. But don't try killing him with anvils though, cause he is immune to anvil damage for some reason. Just seems like something that he'd be able to do. And overall, I think that Odin Din Din Dun turned out really good. So because of this, I am going to give him a 10 out of 10. Next, I will make Pot Hotspot. And I am going to use a skeleton for this one. First, I'm gonna rotate his arms. Next, I'm gonna give him some feet. And I'll make his head into the shape of a phone. Next, I'll turn his head down a bit. Now let's turn this part into the phone he's holding. And I think that's pretty good. Let's add some color. First, I'll color in the back and sides of the phone. And let's add his screen like this. Now I'm going to color in the rest of his head. And we'll give him a face. And we'll add a bit more details to the face like this. Now let's change the color of the skeleton. And I think this looks pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how Pot Hotspot looks in game. As you can see, he turned out pretty good. I will say his face looks a little bit scary though. But he is a skeleton, so that's fine. Skeletons are supposed to be scary. The animation that he has for walking also looks a little bit sus. But that's fine, we'll still steal him anyway. And now we can go see Pot Hotspot in the actual game. This is how he looks inside of real Minecraft. Still sus. If you catch Pot Hotspot looking down at his phone, you are able to kill him in one hit. This is because he's not paying attention. Don't look at your phone while fighting. He's also immune to fire damage while looking at his phone. I don't know why. That's not a real thing. If you kill Pot Hotspot, he drops his phone. And if you try to use his phone, it has advanced security. It's definitely not just an end crystal. That's the security features. Anyways, Pot Hotspot looks really good. There's just a few things wrong with his face. So because of this, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Next, I'm going to make Nubini Pizzanini. And I'm going to use a zombie to make him. First, I'm going to shrink down his head. Next, I'm going to make the pizza on top of his head. Now let's make him the size of a Roblox character. And I'll just change the size of the pizza bit too. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's time to color him in. First, we'll color his head and arms yellow. Now let's color his shirt in light blue. Next, I'm going to make his pants light green. Now let's color in the crust of his pizza. And we'll add some cheese on the top like this. Now let's add some pepperonis. Next, I'm going to give him a face. And finally, let's add some details to his shirt. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. It's time to see what he looks like in game. This is Nubini Pizzanini in the game. I don't know why, but he looks a little boring. To be fair, I don't know what I expected. He's basically just a Roblox noob. He does have this pizza on top of his head though. Unfortunately, right-clicking him does not let you eat it. Anyways, it's time to buy a Nubini. I hope we have enough money. Nubini can be kind of expensive. And this is what Nubini looks like in the actual game. As you can see, he looks exactly the same. What isn't the same though is that he is completely invincible to damage. This is to protect noobs. I am still allowed to kill Nubini though. The protection doesn't apply to me. And when I kill Nubini, he drops a pizza. A pizza made of pumpkins. Definitely not a pumpkin pie. Honestly, Nubini looks pretty boring in the game, and he doesn't have that many features. So because of this, I am going to give him a 6 out of 10. Next, we will make Karker, and I'm going to use a horse for this one. First, I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. Next, let's shape his body into the seat, and we'll add a back part like this. Next, I'm going to make his legs into the shape of chair legs, and I'll add some feet to the front ones. Now let's turn this piece into an arm, and we'll put some fingers here as well. Now let's copy this over to the other side, and I'm going to turn this part into his mouth. Next, we'll use this to give him a nose, and these parts are going to be his eyes. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. It's time to add color. First, let's color his entire body light green, and I'm going to color his lips a bit darker. Next, I'll color in his eyes, and I'm going to add a bit of detail like this. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. It's time to add him to the game. Here's the chair in the game. I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce his actual name. As you can see, he has a different walking animation than the other Brainrots. He has to wobble back and forth when he walks because he's a chair. His back legs definitely should be moving though. I don't know what's wrong with that. Anyways, let's just steal a chair, man. And this is what he looks like in the real game. If you right click on him, you are able to sit down on the chair. But you cannot control where you are going because that's not how chairs work. The chair picks your destination. He also is unable to drown for whatever reason. I feel like if you threw a chair into a lake, it probably wouldn't drown. So this one makes sense. If you kill the chairman, he gives you a wooden plank. This is because chairs can be made of wood. I don't think that this guy is made of wood, but I couldn't really think of a better block to make him drop. So he drops wood. And overall, I think the chairman turned out pretty good, but he's not the best Brainrot I've made. So because of this, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Next, I am going to make Las Tralaleritas, and we will use an axolotl to make them. First, let's get rid of the whole axolotl because we don't need it, and we Maybe we'll just use this Los Tralaleritos to make them instead. Let's replace all the blue parts with this pink color, and we'll do the same on the shoes, but make it a bit darker. Now let's color in the rest of their bodies bright white, and I'm going to make their lips lighter as well. Next, let's turn this into the bows that they have on their heads, and we'll color this light pink. And let's copy this over so each of them have one. Alright, I think that we are done. It's time to see what they look like in game. This is how they look in the game. As you can see, they look very similar to Los Tralaleritos from last video. But that's a good thing, because they are supposed to look similar. The one on the left is missing eyebrows though. I don't know how that happened. Anyways, let's buy a Tralaleritas. And now we have a full row of Brainrots in our base, so I think it's time to rebirth. This is how Los Tralaleritas looks in the real game. For some reason, they are very small. If you want to kill them, you will get a bucket of axolotl for the kill. Just think of it as one of them in the bucket instead of an axolotl. And if they end up swimming in water, I made sure to make it so that they can't drown, because they look like they would be able to live underwater. Overall, I don't think Los Tralaleritas is the best looking mob, so because of this, I decided to give them a 7 out of 10. Next, I'm going to make Chimpanzini Bananini, and we'll use the Wither to make him. First, let's get rid of all the stuff we don't need, then we'll change the size of his body, and we'll make it a little bit wider as well. Now let's change the size of his head, and we'll start to turn his body into a banana. Now let's start adding some peeled parts on the sides, and we'll copy this to the other side. Next, I'm gonna start to make his face, and we'll give him some ears, and I think this is looking good. Now let's color him in. First, we'll color this part dark green. Next, I'm gonna color some parts of his face red, and we'll make the banana completely yellow. Now let's give him some eyes, and I'm gonna add his mouth. Now finally, let's color this part brown, and I think this is looking pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. Okay, so we've made it to my Minecraft version of Steal a Brainrot. It's really good, and it's definitely not unplayable. And this is what Chimpanzini Bananini looks like in game. As you can hear, he's got the wither sounds. It's very loud, so I probably shouldn't have added that. I also gave him like a flying animation. I don't think it's accurate, but whatever. I don't care. So I'm just gonna steal this guy and bring him to my base. Now he's in my base, which means we can take a look at some of the other features he has, like being able to do a ton of knockback when he hits you, because banana peels are slippery. So it's like slipping on a banana peel, but the banana is hitting you instead. He also isn't able to take fall damage because I made him look like he's flying, and you probably don't take fall damage when you don't actually land on the ground. If you manage to kill a chimpanzini, you will get a blaze rod. This is because I didn't feel like adding a banana item, so a blaze rod is the closest looking thing. Just don't eat it. And overall, I think Chimpanzini Bananini turned out pretty good. And because of this, I am going to give him a 10 out of 10. Next, I'm gonna make Orangatini Ananasini, and I will use an iron golem for this one. First, let's get rid of this, and we'll change his legs to make them a lot smaller. Now let's make his body into the shape of a pineapple, and we'll move his head down like this. Next, I'm gonna add his mouth, and we'll give him some ears. Now let's give him some shoulders, and I'm going to move his arm down like this. Next, let's make his arm look a little bent, and we'll give him a hand, and I think this is good. Now let's give him some color. Let's color his body in orange, and I'm gonna give him some brown hands and feet. Now let's color his face brown as well, and I'll give him some eyes and a mouth. Next, I'm going to color in the pineapple, and we'll give it a yellow pattern. Next, I'm gonna add the green part on his head, and I think that looks pretty good. It's time to see him in game. And as you can see, this is what he looks like in game. I'm not really sure why this top part ended up floating, but we're not gonna question it. The rest of him looks good. So let's steal Orangatini. Now I have 2 legendary Brainrots, and this is Orangatini in the actual game. As you can see, he doesn't take that much knockback when you hit him. You could ask me why this is a feature, but I honestly have no idea. I think it's just because he is an iron golem. That's it. You also get a pufferfish when you kill this guy, and you can probably guess why I chose a pufferfish. Again, it's because I didn't feel like adding a pineapple to the game. So instead we get a pineapple with a face. Don't eat it. Regardless of the pufferfish, I think Orangatini looks pretty good, and because of this, I am going to give him a 9 out of 10. It would be a 10, but the floating hair part dropped the rating. Next, I will make Glorbo, and I'm going to use a turtle to make him. Let's get rid of a few things. Next, I'm going to make his body into the shape of a melon. Let's make the melon a little bit rounded. Now I'm going to start shaping his neck, and we'll attach his head to the neck part like this. Next, I'm going to start changing the shape of his head, and I'll give him a nose. Now I'm going to give him some legs, and we'll copy this to the other side. Okay, now this looks pretty good. Let's start to give him some color. First, we're going to color this part green for now, and I'm going to color his legs darker green, and I'll do the same for his head and his neck. Now let's color in the bottom of his neck and head, and finally we'll change the green part to a melon texture. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is Glorbo in the game. For some reason, you have to punch him to make him walk in the line, but you might have noticed that just like in Steal a Brainrot, Glorbo rolls instead of walks. Unfortunately, we don't see anything other than a melon though, so we have to steal him. And this is how Glorbo looks in the game. As you can see, he actually looks pretty good. I'm surprised because I thought this one would look pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. If Glorbo is rolling around, he becomes immune to projectiles because he's rolling so fast that he just deflects them. He isn't immune to swords though, as you can see. And if you kill him, you get a full watermelon. I don't think I have to explain why he drops one. You can probably figure it out. Since Glorbo is an alligator, if he ends up underwater, he will never drown. And if you see this in the water, you should stay away, because we all know what happens when you go in the water with a gator. Overall, I think Glorbo turned out better than I expected, so because of this, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. Next, I'm gonna make Los Tralalaritos, and I will use a Vex to make them. First, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff because we don't need it, and let's make his head a little bit wider. Next, I'm gonna move his arms, and we'll make the body a bit bigger too. Now let's start giving him some legs, and we'll turn his arms sideways. Now I'm gonna add a little nose, and I think that looks good, so let's color him in. First, we'll color this part blue, and I'm going to color the front like this. Now let's color his legs light blue, and I'm gonna make the bottom of his shoes white. Now this is good, so let's copy him and make 3 of them. Now I'm gonna give them some eyes, and I'll make their mouths. And I think this looks pretty good. Let's see what they look like in game. This is how Los Tralalaritos looks in game. As you can see, they look alright. Their faces do kind of look like they belong on dogs though, so that might need to be fixed. They also make kind of a scary noise when you get close to them, but that's fine because we found a secret. I'm sure it's gonna give us a lot of money in this real steal a Brainrot game. If you try to damage these guys, it's impossible. You are not able to damage them. So you would probably like to know that if you kill them, you get a god apple because you can't kill them. So if you killed them somehow, you deserve it. Overall, I don't think Los Tralalaritos turned out as good as they could have. So for that, I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10. I don't know why, but something about their face just does not look right. Next, I will make Bombombini Gusini, and I'm going to use a Ghast for this one. First, let's get rid of all the Ghast's legs, and I'm going to flatten this part. Now let's shape it into the body of a plane, and I'm going to use this piece to make his feet. Now let's copy this over to the other side, and I'm gonna add some more details on the sides. Next, let's turn this cube into his wings, and I'm gonna make this into a tail. Now let's give him a neck, and we'll also give him a head. And I think this looks pretty good. It's time to add color. First, I'm gonna color his body fully gray. Next, let's color the feet and wings brown. Now I'm gonna color in his beak, and we'll give him some eyes. Now let's add a bit more details, and I think this is looking pretty good. It's time to add him to the game. This is Bombombini Gusini in the game. I don't know why, but he is moving super fast. It's probably because he's a plane. Planes move fast. He's pushing the other Brainrots. This is kind of insane. Anyways, we are going to buy this Gusini real quick, and now we have a pretty insane looking base. We are already making so much money from these Brainrots. If you right click on Bombombini Gusini, you are able to go on a flight to anywhere. Well, not really, because he doesn't seem to go up, so I can't get over this mountain. But you are still able to ride him. You also can't attack him with a sword because planes are immune to swords. Don't go test that. It's probably true. If you kill Bombombini, he drops some feathers, and that is because he is a goose, not because the plane is made of feathers. And overall, I think Bombombini Gusini isn't the best looking mob I've made, but he still looks decent. So because of this, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. And I'm going to use a creeper to make him. First, let's get rid of some of the stuff we don't need. Next, I'm going to shape the body into a coffee cup. I'm going to add a layer on top that will be a lid. Now let's add this straw thing up here. Next, I'm going to change the shape of his legs. Now let's give him some feet. And I'm going to add his arms on the side. Now let's start to give him a sword. And we'll copy this thing over to the other side. Now this looks good. Let's color him in. First, I'm going to color the coffee cup. I'll add some brown parts to the cup as well. Next, I'm going to color in his shoes. And let's color his swords gray. Now I'm going to give him some eyes. And we'll add some eyebrows on top. Now let's add some extra details. I think he looks pretty good. Let's add him to the game. This is how he looks in the game. He actually looks really good. I do think the shaders make him look a little bit worse than he did in Blockbench though. But this is definitely pretty good. Cappuccino Assassino is extremely fast, as you can see. And if you couldn't tell, he is really good with the swords. I mean, look at that animation. It's definitely not a really bad animation. It's super cool. If you kill Cappuccino, it takes a while, but when you finally do, he drops a netherite sword. The other sword gets killed as well. And since he's good at using the swords, he's actually able to use them to deflect arrows. He is using them, you just can't see it. But he also has a weakness, and that's fall damage, because if you drop a coffee, it's going to spill. Overall, I think Cappuccino Assassino is a really good mob, and for that, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. Next, I'll make And I'm going to use a Ravager to make her. First, I'm going to get rid of these 2 legs. Next, we'll add our own body. And I'm going to make these legs wider. Now let's change the shape of the face. And next, I'm going to add a long trunk. Now let's give her some big elephant ears. We'll copy that to the other side. And let's add some big feet for her sandals. And I think that looks good. Now let's color it in. I'm going to color the cactus parts green for now. And I'll color the sandals all brown. Now let's add some white tusks. And I'm going to give her a couple of eyes on the side of her face. Next, let's replace all the green with a cactus texture. And I think this looks pretty good. Let's see how she looks in game. This is how Lorilla, I don't know how to say the name, looks in game. As you can see, she is really big, and also is a giant cactus, which is why we're in a desert. But she moves really slow due to her size, as you can see. I don't know if that's accurate to elephants, but I don't care if it is. And she also has the ability to teleport through time. I promise it's true. If you want to ride the cactus elephant, you can, but I'm not really sure what's going on here. This would probably hurt because you're sitting on a giant cactus. Well, inside of one, at least. Lorilla is immune to a cactus, as you can see, because she's a cactus, and if you kill her, she'll drop a cactus. You gotta be careful doing it in survival, though, because she does have the same effect as Thorn's armor. Overall, I'm going to give the cactus elephant a 7 out of 10. It's just not a very good looking mob. It's kind of just a giant cactus. The next mob is Ballerina Cappuccina. And I'll use a skeleton to make her. First, I'll make her legs a lot smaller, and I'll do the same thing for her body. Now let's move her arms down here as well, and I'll also move down her head. Next, I'm gonna change her head into the shape of a teacup, and let's make the little handle on the side. Now I'm going to add her skirt down here like this, and I think this is good. Let's add some color. First, I'm gonna color the cup like this, and we'll put the same color on her arms and legs. Now let's color her shirt a light pink, and I'm gonna add the coffee to the top of her head with a little swirl like this. Now let's give her a couple of eyes, and I'll draw a mouth down here. Next, I'm gonna add some detail. Okay, I think this is done. Let's see how she looks in game. This is how Ballerina Cappuccina looks in game. I don't know what I was doing making her face. Ignore her face. But other than that, I mean, she looks alright. I will show you something cool though. If you right click her, she can do a dance. It's a very good dance. Not glitchy at all. Ballerina Cappuccina has the lowest HP out of the mobs I've made so far, but she has fast speed from dancing to make up for having no health. The dancing also allows her to be immune to damage like fire damage, as she can dance over it. I know she isn't dancing right now, but just pretend that that's what's happening, okay? If you kill the ballerina, you get a bucket of milk, because that's the closest thing to a cappuccino in Minecraft, and overall, I'm going to give the ballerina a 6 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, the design for this one was pretty bad. Next, I'm going to make and I'm going to use a cat to make him. First, let's move the body up a bit. Next, I'm gonna turn this tail into a fish tail. Now let's add a fin on top, and I'm gonna put some fins on the side as well. Now let's give it some feet, and we'll add a chin underneath the cat head like this. Now I think this looks good. Let's give it some color. Let's color the sides of the fish like this, and I'm gonna color these fins in red. Now let's change the color of the cat's head, and I'm gonna color in the legs this color. Now let's add some fish scales like this, and I'm gonna add some detail to his face. Now let's color in underneath, and I think this is looking good. Let's add him to the game. This is how the mob whose name I'm not even gonna try to pronounce looks in game. This has got to be one of the stranger looking mobs for sure. It's part fish, part human, and part cat. And part broken, as you can see with the fins. They're kind of glitchy. If you didn't know, this fish cat is supposed to be the fastest Brainrot animal, so I added that. There is nothing faster than this in the game. I don't even know what's going on. The fish cat is also supposed to attack dolphins. It's so fast that it can't even attack them properly though. Like that one just no clipped out of reality. And this one's doing something. And if you can kill a fish cat, it drops a fish. It's either that or I make it drop a cat. I'm not gonna lie, this mob looks strange and is kind of broken, but I'm still gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Honestly, I don't know why. It just feels like it deserves a high rating. The next mob is and I'm going to use a dolphin to make it. First, let's change the shape of the tail like this. Now let's change the shape of his head. Next, I'm gonna add a third fin in the back right here. And let's start to add some shoes. And this is pretty good. So let's start coloring his whole body blue, and I'm gonna color this part of the shoe lighter blue, and we'll color the bottom of the shark a whitish color, and I'll add some eyes like this. Now let's give him a mouth, and after changing the design a little bit, I think he looks pretty good. Let's add him to the game. This is how he looks in the game. I think he actually looks pretty good. His shoes are a little bit glitchy, but other than that, everything turned out good. I will say I'm not sure if he's the right size though. I think he's supposed to be a little bit bigger. He also does occasionally make some scary noises. I'm not sure what's up with that. Obviously, since this guy is a shark, he's able to swim in water. Well, kind of. I don't really know why he's bouncing up and down. I guess it's just those shoes making him walk on water. You are also able to ride him in the water, but for some reason you can't control it at all. Yeah, something might be wrong here. Anyways, you are able to ride on land just fine, if you ignore the fact that I'm super high up and that there's water noises. And if you kill one of these guys, you get a pair of those shoes for yourself. They're just diamond boots. They're not special boots. Anyways, I'm gonna give Tralalero Tralala a 6 out of 10. He looks good, but there was too many broken features. Next, I'm going to make... And for this one, we are using a warden. First, I'm gonna get rid of all the stuff we don't need. Then let's change the shape of his head a bit. Next, I'm gonna make his arms a lot thinner. Next, I'm gonna start giving him massive feet. And next, I'm gonna add his big nose. Now this is looking pretty good, so it's time to color him in. First, I'm gonna color his feet like this. Now I'll color his nose in slightly darker. And I'm gonna color the leaf parts in green for now. Next, let's draw his beard like this. And I'm gonna give him a couple of eyes. And finally, I've replaced the green parts with leaves like this. And I think he's looking pretty good. Let's see him in game. This is how he looks in the game. As you can see, he's a little bit giant. Look at these massive feet. This is crazy. He also turned out pretty good, except for this glitched part on top of his head. I thought I removed all the warden texture. I guess not. This guy has a ton of health to the point where I wouldn't even try killing him. And he's also super OP in a fight. I wouldn't try fighting him either. He is kind of slow due to his size though, but that doesn't change that he has a lot of health. If you do kill him, you receive a forbidden item, which is air. It's nothing. It was supposed to be a plant pot with a sapling, but that's not an actual item that you can get in the game, which is why I called it a forbidden item. Anyways, he's honestly a good addition to the game. So because of this, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. It would be a 10 if it wasn't for the glitched warden texture on his head. The next mob I'll make is... And we're going to use an enderman to make him. Let's start by changing his legs, and we'll make his body a lot longer like this. Now let's remove the head, and I'm gonna move his arms and make them shorter as well. Next, let's turn these cubes into his mouth, and now it's time for us to add some color. I'm going to color his entire body like this. Now let's make his cheeks a darker color, and we'll color the back of his eyes in white like this. Next, I'm gonna color his eyes brown, and I'll color his mouth a similar color. Now I'm gonna color in his eyebrows. Next, I'm gonna give him some black pupils, and finally I'll give him his bat. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how he turned out in game. Honestly, this is one of the scariest mobs yet. I mean, bro's face looks messed up. He kind of looks like Mr. Potato Head. Honestly, I don't think I want any of these running around in my world. He does not look friendly. I will say he is the first mob to have no mistakes though. Obviously, we gave him a bat for a reason, so let's see him put it to work. As you can see, the bat does crazy knockback, but because he has a stick, he has a lot less health than the previous mobs. And if you kill him, you can get the stick for yourself, except it's a debug stick. It's not a knockback stick. This is not Bed Wars. Other than that, there isn't much more to say about this guy. He's just kinda there. He has no mistakes though, so I'm gonna have to give him a 9 out of 10. It would be a 10 if he wasn't so scary. Next, I'm going to make... And for this one, we'll obviously use a frog. First, I'm gonna remove the frog parts that we don't need. Next, I'll move the frog head all the way up here. Now let's start to make this part into the shape of a tire. Now I'm gonna turn this cube into his feet. Now this is looking pretty good. It's time for us to add color. First, we'll color his legs and feet in like this. Next, I'm gonna color the entire tire in gray. And I'll put some black tire marks all on the outside of the tire like this. Next, I'm gonna color the inside of the tire a darker black. And I'll add some detail to the feet like this. Finally, I'll change the frog head's color to green, and I think this looks pretty good. It's time to add him to the game. Okay, so this is what he looks like in the game. Honestly, this is what you would expect. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what this thing is even supposed to be. Yeah, that's about it. One thing about this guy is that he's super fast when he finally decides to move. Not sure if he's gonna move though. Okay, I can't even get them to fight each other. I guess they're broken. Or this is the most crazy fight of all time. Oh, hitting him with the sword somehow fixed it. Anyways, as you can see, they drop a slime ball when killed, and yeah, he's super fast when you can get him to move. But because it's almost impossible to get him to move, I'm going to have to give him an 8 out of 10. If he did that more often, it would still probably not be a 10, because I still don't even know what this thing even is. The next mob I'll make is... And I'm going to use a camel to make him. First, I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff that we don't need. Next, I'm going to make the body a lot bigger into the shape of a fridge like this. And I'm going to make the front legs a lot thinner. Now it's time to turn this bottom part into boots. Now let's adjust the fridge a little bit more, and it's time to color this in. First, I'll color the fridge light gray like this. Next, let's add a gray line on the edges right here. Now let's add another line to separate the freezer. Now let's turn this piece into the fridge handle. Next, I'm gonna color his shoes a brownish color. Now let's add some laces to the shoes, and I think we're done. Let's see how this guy looks in game. This is how the fridge camel looks in game. Not gonna lie, it's one of the worst looking mobs, but that's because it's literally a camel in a fridge. Still no visible mistakes though, so at least that's good. Despite being part fridge, which is pretty heavy, the camel can still run pretty fast, even faster than Boneka. You can also ride the camel, but the only issue is you get put in the fridge because that's the only place to sit. At least fridge travel is way faster than it is on a regular camel, so there's an upgrade there. Also, if your camel gets into a fight, it is pretty much immune to knockback. As you can see, the bat does nothing to him. Because he's part fridge, he's basically a brick wall. There's no moving this thing. If you manage to kill a fridge camel, it will drop a block of ice, and it's pretty self-explanatory why. Because it's ice, and a fridge is cold. Overall, I decided to give the fridge camel an 8 out of 10. The mob is good, but I just don't like the design. Next, I'm going to make... And I'll use a llama to make him, because llamas are kind of close to giraffes. First, let's get rid of these chests, and I'm gonna move the body up like this. Now let's make the neck more giraffe-like, and I'll make his head more like a giraffe too. Next, I'm gonna change the shape of his legs, and I'll make the legs longer as well. Next, I'll add a melon texture to his body like this, and now I'm gonna paint away these extra eyes, and we'll color in the missing parts on his legs. Now it's time to add some giraffe spots all over his body, and I'll start to add some detail to the spots like this, and I think that this is looking good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how the giraffe looks in game. Yeah, it's definitely a giraffe. I feel like this would actually be a pretty good giraffe design if it wasn't for the giant melon in the middle. I might have made him a little bit big though. I don't think giraffes are this giant. Similar to the last mob, the giraffe is also rideable, although it is a lot slower than the camel is, as you can see. There's also still a seating problem like there was on the fridge as well. The main difference here is that the giraffe can fly though. Yeah, the melon made no sense, so I decided to make it make even less sense. We got flying melon giraffes in 2025. I also couldn't think of a drop for this mob, so once you finally kill it, it drops a totem. Yeah, this is probably the most random mob so far. Flying melon giraffe is honestly a pretty high quality mob though, so for that, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Honestly, I don't know why. I'm just doing stuff at this point. Today, I'm gonna be testing every myth in Roblox Dead Rails, starting with the first myth. Apparently, there's secret loot underneath the bell, so I've seen a way to climb up here by placing my horse in the wall. Don't know how. So we put the horse in the wall, and then we climb up. Okay, or not. We can jump on the horse, and then we jump up to the top. Nope. Why is getting on the roof actually so hard? I've been doing this for so long that it's nighttime. This is insane. I hate how sometimes I can just glitch through the church. Okay, if there's no loot up here, Oh my god, we're finally up. And there's no loot. Wow. You can't even sack the bell. You can't even do anything with the bell. I hate Roblox. If you noticed before, I was phasing through the church, so there might be a way to get into the vault without actually opening it. So I gotta put my horse in the wall like this, and then we just gotta ride it. Why is it not working? Oh wait, it actually worked. This zombie's gonna kill me. Wow, you actually can get into the vault without opening it, but make sure you don't accidentally place your horse outside, because I can't get back out now. This is an interesting myth. Apparently you can block the sun as a vampire, so I'm gonna go to the tailor, and I'll purchase the vampire. 75 bonds? Alright, this better work. Now let's get into a game. As you can see, I am losing health from being in the sun because I'm a vampire, so if we get this newspaper and hold it up, yeah, this actually stops me from taking damage. Not a very effective method, because it's hard to move with it, but this works with literally anything that blocks the sun. Even this flag right here counts. As you can see, no damage. Now it's time for a kind of stupid myth, but apparently if I circle strafe mobs and melee them, they can't hit me. So let's get ourselves a zombie. There's no zombies in here. Alright, I can see some zombies over here. Let's just lure them out so multiple don't come. Okay, now we have to circle strafe on him. Wow, that actually did work. Let's just try one more to make sure. Yeah, this is true. But for this myth, I said mobs, so it's time for the ultimate test. This better work. Okay, I took damage, but I'm not sure if it was my... Yeah, I'm taking damage again. This is not good. Yeah, this doesn't work. I lived kind of long though. So sometimes when you kill an outlaw on top of the horse, for some reason the horse also dies with the outlaw. But now the question is, will the outlaw die if you kill the horse? It's a pretty stupid question, but I actually want to know if it works. Alright, this guy's got a horse. Let's kill it. Okay, he's still alive. This one is not true. Another interesting thing is that allegedly the train makes a Minecraft rail sound when it moves. So let's get our piece of gold and sell it. And then we'll get our money. We actually didn't even need the gold for this myth. Let's buy ourselves one piece of coal, and I'll put this thing in as fuel, and let's see what sound the train makes. It does honestly kind of sound like it. This is what a Minecraft rail sounds like. And this is what the train sounds like. Maybe it's just because it's quiet for me. Let me know what you think. Apparently there's a secret blood werewolf that can spawn during a blood moon, so we just gotta look out for anything that isn't a vampire. That's a vampire. That's not a blood werewolf. That's also not a werewolf. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything so far. Dude, these vampires are so annoying on the train. Okay, there's not been a blood werewolf yet, and it's getting pretty close to day. Yeah, it's turning day and there's no blood werewolf. Now, I can't say for sure that it's not true, but if it was real, you'd think I would at least see one. Apparently, you can find a secret tumbleweed to the left of the spawn, so it's just out these doors, and let's make a left and start heading this way past the American flag. Let's keep going, and I do think I see something out there. Okay, so there is actually a secret tumbleweed. I wonder if we can sell this. Okay, tumbleweeds, I don't think are sellable. Yeah, I don't think I can sell this, but I think maybe I can use it as fuel. Yeah, let's go. We got that much fuel. Apparently, if I hold a piece of sheet metal in front of a door at the end of the game, I can just win for free without doing anything. We're gonna lower the bridge. Okay, I can't lower the bridge while these guys... We're gonna lower the bridge, and now I have to make a run for this house. Ow, stop shooting me. And we just sit here now. We're almost 30 seconds in, and nothing has happened yet. Okay, the vampires might be able to get in. I don't know. We're still holding on here. I don't know how much time I have left. The timer is gone. The wall is starting to move. That's not good. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of movement on the wall. That is a lot of zombies. Oh, that is not good. Maybe we're fine. We gotta be close to 4 minutes. Dude, this is like one of the loudest sounds ever. Oh wow, that actually worked. That was my first win. Apparently if you walk out past one of these big rocks, you can find Bigfoot. Okay, so credit to Bax for this. He was in a game where a developer spawned a Bigfoot, and apparently it's possible to find a Bigfoot if you go out far enough, so let's see. Alright, I'm levitating? I don't know why I'm levitating. I don't know if levitating is a part of this myth. Okay, we seem to be back on the ground again. Oh, no, we're levitating again. Alright. Alright, it's nighttime, which might be good for finding Bigfoot. We also just made it past the big mountain. I'm hearing some scary noises, but it's just the normal nighttime noises, I think. Okay, there's a zombie out here. Oh, and I forgot to pick up ammo at the start. That's actually kind of bad. Now I need it to turn day, because I don't want to run out of ammo. Oh, there goes another 2 bullets. Okay, it's daytime, and we can barely even see the mountain now. We've gone so far. Okay, so we've reached the edge of the world. There is an edge of the world. The world just ends here, and there's no Bigfoot. But there's a new myth now. Can you die to the void in Dead Rails? Yeah, you can. Just like the secret tumbleweed, apparently there is also a secret shotgun on top of this mountain. So we are going to climb up to the top. This is a steep mountain. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Okay, we're almost at the top. That hole would have been a perfect place for it. And we're at the top, and I have not seen a shotgun. I really was hoping this one is true. This looked like a good place for a shotgun. Unfortunately, there is nothing on top of this mountain. But is there anything on top of this quarry? That is what I'm gonna find out. So I'm gonna just climb up here. And there's literally nothing on top of this. Wow. That sucks. I thought it would be harder to get up here, to be fair. But now it's time for the best myth. Is there a secret room behind the tailor? Okay, back to the tailor again, but this time I'm not buying anything. I'm just trying to find a secret room. Okay, so I'm not really getting through the wall here. I don't know what I expected. I thought the door would maybe work. Maybe we can get in from the back? What if there's like a back door or something? Maybe I can see through the wall at the very least. I don't know. Nothing's working. Maybe this will help. Ultimate camera mode. Okay, I don't think there's anything. It would be cool if there's a secret class hidden behind the wall or something. This one isn't really a myth, but sometimes zombies don't take the right amount of damage. When shooting a zombie with a regular rifle, it should get one shot in the head. But for some reason, this doesn't always happen. Like right here, this bullet maybe touched his hand. If we play it back, it could have been blocked by the zombie's hand. But then after that, I shot the literal air and headshotted this one. So there's something up with the zombies in this game. I think some of the zombies just don't want to die. Today I'm going to be showing you 36 helpful facts in 99 Nights in the Forest. You probably didn't know that hammers are the most interesting item in the game. When you have a hammer, you can use it to pick up one of these basketball hoops and even bring it back to your base. Pair this with a lightning rod right next to it, and you can climb on top of the basketball hoop and become immortal during cultist raids. But be aware that the crossbow cultists will still shoot you if you get an unlucky spawn like this. You can also pick up toilets with a hammer and bring them back to your base to troll your friends. Hey, where did this toilet come from? And you can even pick up this alpha wolf head in the cabin and bring it back to your base to farm aura. Other than that, I don't think it does anything. If you've ever found a chainsaw, you might know that it actually breaks trees slower than using a strong axe. But using a chainsaw on a big tree is significantly faster than using an axe. I didn't even know you could break big trees until now. And if you want to get even more wood, consider placing a bunch of saplings in the same spot instead of spreading them out, to allow much easier farming once all the trees have grown. Wooden furniture is also really good for collecting wood, because one of these wooden chairs will give you 5 logs after you put it in the grinder. Unfortunately, you cannot take any other types of wood furniture though. This table would probably be like 10 wood. You probably already know this, but the deer will not attack you on the first night. This means that you are free to look around the area all you want on day 1. Night 2, however, you are going to need a flashlight to stun the deer if you travel away from the campfire. But you might not know that you don't actually need to keep the flashlight on in order to stun the deer. Just turn it on for a second and then turn it off, and the deer and the owl will become stunned without wasting too much battery life. But what if you don't have a flashlight? You may have noticed that some of the watchtowers around the map are yellow instead of brown. And if you climb to the top of one of these yellow towers, you can get many guaranteed flashlights. So you never have to trade for a flashlight or look for one in chests ever again, because the yellow tower will always give you a flashlight. A flashlight that you can recharge at a campfire like this, or you can even recharge it in one of these firefly areas if you can't make it back to the campfire in time. Fireflies charging a flashlight is questionable logic, but it honestly makes more sense than the campfire. If you are still afraid of the deer, even with a flashlight, you can just jump on top of this tree branch and hide in the leaves to stop the deer from being able to kill you. You can also just jump down after standing up here for a few seconds, and the deer won't even attack you for the rest of the night. Weird how this works, but I'm not complaining. Finally, if you really don't want to face any of the enemies, you are able to camp in one of the children's basements. Nothing will come down here to kill you, so the only thing you need is a food source and you're good. This is a pretty boring way to beat the game, but who cares? Because day 100 is still day 100. If you're having trouble with fighting cultists, just find a spear and then circle around them while using shift lock and they won't be able to hit you. This also works for wolves, but not as well for alpha wolves because they have a further hit range. Another combat trick is a way to speed up shooting. By shooting a weapon, then swapping to another slot, and then swapping back to the weapon, you can cancel the time in between shooting. You can also shoot around corners by positioning yourself in third person against a wall like this, and now you can just aim with the cursor around the wall and shoot enemies without letting them even see you. Combine both of these and you're basically cheating. Oh, I think I just got banned. If you're tired of going and collecting food and bringing it all the way back to the campfire, instead you can place one of these rabbit traps in front of a burrow like this to harvest infinite food because the rabbits will just keep spawning in the trap. You can also use traps to get a hidden badge, which is obtained from dying crafting to your own bear traps. I wonder if anyone has accidentally gotten this badge before. Bear traps are also super OP, as you can use them to insta-kill wolves in the early game. You only need crafting level 2, and it costs 3 scraps per bear trap. And if you pair this with the hunter kit, which allows you to pick up the bear traps and place them again, you only need 1 bear trap to rescue the first kid. If you're always running out of food before making it back to your campfire, you should consider using the Pyromania kit. This kit starts you off with a flamethrower, and you can use this flamethrower to burn animals to death and make them drop cooked food just like flint and steel in Minecraft. Not to mention you get a flamethrower, which is kind of an insane early game item. Another really good class is the Gambler class, which, as you probably know, gives you a random item upon starting the game. It also has a 50% chance of upgrading / downgrading chests when you open them, but when you level it all the way, this chance turns to 60%, which means you get a 60% chance of turning a gold chest into a ruby chest if you find one. Just make sure that if you find any ruby chests that you open them first, because a ruby chest will turn into a gold chest after one person has opened it. This means that only one person in your squad gets a chance at opening a ruby chest if you find one, and you want to make sure that that person is you. If you are crafting beds to speed up the amount of time that goes by, you might notice that they take up a lot of space, so you can actually just stack them on top of each other a little bit to at least save some space. But if this isn't enough, you can always just remove your beds after placing them, and this will keep the same multiplier on the day count that you got from placing the beds. Now I just gotta figure out how to get rid of the kids. If you craft a bunch of shelves for 2 scrap each, you can place the shelves around yourself in a circle like this, and it will stop the cultists from getting through and attacking you. You can then just hit them with a spear like this to clear cultist raids without taking any damage. But if you do take any damage, remember that the campfire gives you fast healing. So if you are ever far away from the campfire on low health, you might just want to run back instead of wasting bandages or medkits. Bandages and medkits might be a little easier to come by than you think though, because you can actually find both of them from fishing. With a level 1 to 4 campfire, you are able to fish bandages from fishing holes, and with a level 5 to 6 campfire, you are actually able to fish medkits as well. Now I personally have never seen this happen, so it's gotta be pretty rare. So you might be better off looking for one of the old hospital buildings or a cultist church to find healing items instead. The old hospitals will be unguarded, but you will have to kill a couple of cultists in order to get the bandages from the church. Shouldn't be a problem if you are using any of the methods from earlier in the video though. Another way to gain health is by eating cake, which can be found randomly across the map or even found growing instead of crops. And you might have thought that cake was just a food item, but it actually heals you for 15 health as well as getting rid of hunger. Of course, finding cake can be really hard, so I would recommend playing on anything above graphics level 1. I don't know if this will specifically help you find cake, but it does actually let you see further, as you can see. If you're far away from the campfire at night, it could be useful to know that the deer is unable to climb buildings. So if you can get to the top of any building, you will be safe from the deer and will only have to worry about the other enemies. There's also no fall damage in 99 Nights in the Forest, so feel free to jump off the top of any building as well. The first time I fell off one of these, I thought I was gonna die. When you're starting out, it can be important to know that there is always a guaranteed piece of coal in the first circle. This will save you the effort of chopping down 2 trees at the start, because this one piece of coal is almost enough to progress the campfire to level 2. Once you hit level 2, if you see one of these mine shafts, you have to loot it, as there is 1 piece of coal in each of these mine carts, and there is another piece of coal hidden somewhere on the side of the structure. That is 5 pieces of coal from a single structure, which should easily be enough to get you to level 3. When it's raining, losing progress on the campfire can be annoying, but what's even more annoying is randomly getting struck by lightning when you're not near a lightning rod. But by looking up at the sky, you can actually tell when you are about to get hit by lightning. Just look for these little gray clouds and avoid them, because that is where lightning is about to strike. If you manage to kill all the animals outside of their cage, but you somehow lost the key, you are actually able to wait around for a few minutes, and then the door will open without using the key. This is probably a feature to stop people in your squad from taking the keys and then not opening the cage, but it can also be pretty useful if there's a glitch and the key somehow disappears. If you're trying to unlock new classes and you don't want to spend any Robux, you might want to know that there are 2x diamonds during weekends. I think this applies just to diamonds collected in-game, but it could also affect diamonds collected from earning badges, which would be super OP if it is your first time playing the game during a weekend. I'm going to be remaking Minecraft mobs into 99 Nights in the Forest. The first mob I'll make is the ram, and I'm going to use a sheep to make him. First, let's move this out of the way. Next, I'm going to give him a new new body. Now let's start making his arms, and we'll copy this over to the other side. Now let's change the shape of his head, and I'm gonna turn this part into his horns. Now let's copy this horn over to the other side. Alright, I think this is looking good. It's time to add some color. First, I'll color his horns in dark black. Now let's color the entire body this brownish color. Next, I'm gonna make some parts lighter like this. Now let's give him some eyes, and let's add a bit more detail to his arms and his legs. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how the ram looks in the game. I honestly think he turned out super good. I can't really see any mistakes when looking at him. Maybe his horns are a little too thin, and his mouth kind of just turns into a beard. But other than that, I think this is definitely one of the best mobs I've ever made. Just like in the real game, the ram will chase you if you are not near a campfire, and he even charges at you as well. The ram does slightly less damage than the deer, but he still does a lot of damage, so you have to watch out when you're being chased. If you go near a campfire, you can stop the ram from chasing you, but make sure you don't try to fight the ram because he takes no damage from any attacks, just like in the real game. The good news though is that you will never find the ram in the overworld. The ram only spawns in the nether, because the nether is kind of like the volcano biome but in Minecraft. If the ram somehow manages to die, it drops a goat horn, and now that I think of it, I probably should have used a goat to make him instead of a sheep. That probably would have made more sense. Anyways, as I said earlier, I think the ram is one of the best looking mobs I've ever made. So because of this, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. Next, I'm going to make a cultist king, and we will use an evoker to make him. First, let's move some of this stuff, and I'm gonna add another side to his coat. Now let's make his legs bigger to match the size of his coat, and I'm gonna do the same for his arms. Next, I'm gonna change the shape of his head, and I'll add his crown on the top. Now let's add these antlers, and I think this is looking pretty good. Let's color him in. First, I'll color his clothes bright yellow. Next, I'm gonna color his skin light red. Now let's color in the shirt underneath. Next, I'm gonna add some details to his coat. Now let's add his face, and I'm gonna add a bit more details to his clothes. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. Let's see him in the game. This is the cultist king in the game. As you can see, he looks like a Roblox character. That is a good thing, because he is a Roblox character. Anyways, he does look really good in game. The only thing that maybe needs to be fixed is his eyes, because they are kind of connected together. But other than that, he definitely looks like the cultist king. In order to find a cultist king, you need to get to an abandoned village with regular cultists. You can then summon him by placing a gem inside of each house. Once you summon the cultist king, you will find that he is a little bit stronger than a regular mob. He is also immune to fire and explosions, so you're gonna have to kill him yourself. If you do manage to kill the cultist king, he will drop a mace. This is because the cultist king is supposed to be holding his own mace, which I completely forgot to add. But at least he still drops a mace. That's better than nothing. Overall, I think the cultist king turned out pretty good, other than the missing mace. So because of this, I decided to give him a 9 out of 10. The next mob I'll make is the pelt trader, and I'm going to use a wandering trader to make him. First, let's get rid of all the stuff we don't need. Next, I'm gonna make his body a little bit bigger, and we'll use this body to give him some new arms. Next, let's change his legs to match the arms, and I'm gonna make his head a little bit smaller. Now let's turn this part into his hair, and we'll give him a cape on his back like this, and I think this is pretty good. Now it's time to color him in. First, let's color his body parts yellow like this, and we'll color his pants in dark black. Next, I'm gonna make his shirt dark brown, and we'll color this part in white. Next, I'm gonna add a bit more detail to his shirt, and I'm gonna color in his hair a little bit like this. Now let's give him some eyes and a mouth, and finally I'll color in his cape. Let's add a bit of detail. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how the pelt trader looks in the game. Just like the last mob, he looks a lot like a Roblox character. That's a pretty common thing that happens when you're making Roblox characters. But he does look pretty good. There is a slight problem on his hands and his feet that I can't fix without my game crashing, so we'll just ignore it. I also probably should have made his cape move a bit while he's walking, but he's good enough like this. I'm not messing with him anymore. The pelt trader is invincible just like he is in the actual game, and he will show up randomly every few days after you sleep. If you have a rabbit's foot, you are able to give it to him and trade for a flashlight. This is definitely not a spyglass. It's a flashlight. You just can't see because it isn't dark. But that is the only trade level that he has right now, so you can only trade him rabbit feet. Nothing else will work. If the pelt trader somehow dies, you can get a flashlight from him for free instead of trading, and overall I think the pelt trader looks pretty accurate to the real game. But there are a few issues that couldn't be fixed. So because of this, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Next, I am going to make a scorpion, and I'm going to use a silverfish for this one because they're pretty much the same thing. First, let's get rid of all of this stuff. Next, I'm going to rearrange these pieces a little bit, and we'll extend this part out a little bit more to be a tail. Now let's raise this body up a little bit, and I'm going to give him a leg like this. Now let's copy this leg until there is 6 of them. And I'm gonna start to add his claws. Now let's copy this to the other side. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. Let's color it in. First, let's color the entire body in brown. Next, we'll add some darker brown details like this. And I'm going to add a couple orange eyes in the front. And let's add these mouth things as well. Now finally, let's add a bit more detail. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. Let's see how he looks in the game. This is a scorpion in game. As you can see, it's definitely a bit larger than a silverfish. But the scorpions in 99 Nights are pretty big compared to real scorpions, so I think it's fine. There is one mistake on the scorpion. Somehow it's missing the dark brown part on its feet on this side. But other than that, I think it turned out really good. Scorpions are really fast, as you can see. I think they are too fast, actually. I don't know how it ended up this fast. And if they hit you, there is a 1 in 10 chance that you will get poisoned. The good thing is, they don't have that much health. And if you kill a scorpion, it will give you one of these shells. I did this because scorpions can drop a scorpion shell in 99 Nights, but there is no scorpion shell in Minecraft, so we get Nautilus shells instead. Alongside being able to run super fast, scorpions are also able to jump off of anything without taking fall damage. So getting away from them is pretty much impossible. You are going to have to kill them. Overall, I think the scorpion turned out pretty good, and it looks very accurate to the one in the real game. So because of this, I'm going to give the scorpion a 9 out of 10. Next, I'm going to make a lava mammoth, and we will use a ravager to make this one. First, let's remove the stuff that we don't need. Next, I'm going to change his legs a little bit, and we'll add some feet at the bottom like this. Next, let's change the shape of his body, and I'm going to make the head a lot smaller as well. Now let's add this part on the top, and I'm going to give him some big ears. Now let's turn this part into his trunk, and we'll turn this part into a tusk. Now let's copy this tusk to the other side, and finally we'll add a little tail. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. Let's add some color. Let's color his entire body red, and we'll color his tusks in white like this. Now let's give him some little red eyes, and we'll color some parts a little bit darker red. Next, let's add a bit of detail like this, and I'm gonna add these big white nails on his feet. Now let's add a bit more texture, and I think this looks pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how the lava mammoth looks in the game. As you can see, I made him very big, but he is pretty big in 99 Nights as well, although I'm not sure if he's this big. Anyways, the lava mammoth looks pretty good, as you can see. There isn't too much detail on it, but that's because it's a big red mammoth. There isn't much detail to it in the real game either. The lava mammoth has the most health out of any mob so far, so killing this thing is going to take a while. It also is immune to fire because it's made of lava, so burning it isn't an option either. The good thing is that if you get the lava mammoth to low health, you are actually able to tame it and ride it around. You're not really able to see anything while riding it though, because it is kind of gigantic. If you want to just kill the lava mammoth, it will drop a cooked steak. I probably should have made it drop a bunch of steaks like it does in the actual game instead of just one, but I'm not fixing that, so you just get one steak from a giant elephant. Overall, I think the lava mammoth looks pretty good for what it is, so because of this, I decided to give it an 8 out of 10. The next mob I'll make is the owl, and I'm going to use a chicken to make him, because a chicken is almost the same thing as an owl. Let's get rid of some of the things we don't need, and I'm gonna move his body up because he needs to be a lot bigger than this. Now let's give him some new legs, and we'll copy this leg over to the other side. Next, I'm gonna give him a new body, and let's change the shape of his head. Next, I'm gonna start to give him some wings, and I'll give him a hand like this, and I think this is looking good. It's time for us to add some color. First, we'll color his body entirely gray. Next, I'm gonna make his legs a little bit darker. Now let's add some dark spots on his feathers, and I'll color his beak orange. Now let's draw his scary mouth, and we'll color in his eyes. Now let's add a bit more detail, and I think this is looking good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how the owl looks in the game. I won't lie, the face looks kind of messed up. His face still looks creepy, but it definitely doesn't look like an owl. His beak looks kind of like his nose, I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, I think the rest of the owl looks really good. I probably should have made his wings move a bit though. The owl is hostile just like it is in the real game, and if you start moving near it, it will start chasing you. The only way to stop the owl from chasing you is by standing completely still or by standing near a campfire. Also, just like in 99 Nights in the forest, the owl is completely immune from damage by weapons. Instead, you are going to have to kill the owl using fire, which isn't part of the real game, but he would be too OP if he was unkillable. If you do manage to kill the owl, he has a chance of dropping a feather, but there are some times where you might just get nothing. And overall, I think the owl turned out really good, but there are a few things wrong with him, specifically his face. So because of this, I decided to give the owl an 8 out of 10. Next, I am going to make a cultist, and I'm going to use a villager to make him. First, let's get rid of the stuff we don't need. Next, we're going to give him some Roblox-sized arms, and we'll make his legs bigger to match this size as well. Now let's copy this to the other side, and we're going to make his head a bit smaller. Now let's turn these pieces into his mask, and we're going to add the deer antlers on his head. head. And let's just copy this over to the other side. Alright, I think this is looking good. It's time to add color. First, we'll color his coat dark gray, and we're going to make his shirt a lighter gray. Next, I'm going to color in his pants, and we'll give him some shoes like this. Next, I'm going to color in his head yellow, and we'll color in his mask like this. Now let's give him some eyes, and we'll color his antlers dark gray. Next, I'm going to add a bit more detail to his coat, and we'll add more detail on the sides. Okay, I think this looks good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how the cultist looks in the game. As you can see, he looks pretty accurate to the actual game. The mask he's wearing looks a little bit different to the one in the real game, but other than that, he looks pretty much the same, which is good because that's how it's supposed to be. We don't want the mobs to look different than they do in the real game. Cultists can be found in abandoned villages, but if you go near them, they won't attack you unless you attack them. This is because they're usually found in raids, so if they aren't doing a raid, they're just chilling. Unlike actual villagers though, you cannot trade with the cultists. I just want to make that clear. If you do get into a fight with one of them though, they barely do any damage because melee cultists don't do too much damage in the actual game either, and you are also able to kill them with weapons, unlike the owl. So dealing with these guys should be pretty easy. If you do kill a cultist, they drop a stone axe because that is the weapon that they are using. You can't see the stone axe, but it is there. Trust me. Overall, I think the cultist turned out pretty good. He looks really accurate to the game. So because of this, I decided to give him a 9 out of 10. It would be a 10 if the mask was the same. Next, I am going to make an elite alien, and I am going to use a vindicator to make him because they kind of look the same. First, we'll get rid of the extra set of arms. Now let's change the shape of his legs, and we'll change the shape of his body. Next, I'm going to change the size of his arms as well, and we'll move and change the size of his nose. Now let's change the shape of his head, and we'll give him a sword in his hand like this. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. It's time to add some color. Let's remove his eyes and use his eyebrows as eyes instead, and we'll make the eyes a little bit bigger. Next, I'm going to give him a mouth. Now let's color his shirt entirely blue, and I'm going to color his pants a dark greenish color. Next, let's add some detail to his shirt, and I'm going to add this thing on his pants. Now finally, let's color in his sword, and I think this is looking pretty good. Let's see him in the game. This is how the elite alien looks in the game. I will not lie, his face looks kind of weird. It looks like a cross between Shrek and an alien. I think the nose is throwing it off. Other than that, he does look really good though, except for this one spot on his arm not having any texture. Not really sure how that happened. Anyways, if you do find an elite alien running around in your world, it will attack you. And I did make it do a little bit more damage than a regular mob because it says that elite aliens are a lot more powerful than regular aliens. I also gave him slightly more health for this reason as well. He's still not that big of a threat though. It only takes 2 hits to kill him with a netherite sword, but be careful because he could start flying back up to space. I don't know why you would have to be careful of that happening because it doesn't do anything to you. I just wanted to show the alien flying back up to space. If you kill an elite alien, he drops a diamond sword which is supposed to be a laser sword, so let's just pretend it's a laser sword. And overall, I think the elite alien turned out decent, but there is definitely something wrong with his face. So because of this, I decided to give him a 7 out of 10. The next mob we'll make is an alpha wolf, and we are obviously going to use a wolf to make him. I don't really think we need to change much on his body, but let's just make this part a little bit bigger. Next, I'm gonna move his head like this, and we'll change the position of his mouth. Next, I'm gonna give him some big teeth, and we'll add some pointy ears, and I think this looks good. Let's color him in. First, we'll color the top of his body dark brown, and we'll color the bottom parts a bit lighter. Next, I'm gonna color his teeth bright white, and we'll color his mouth pink. Now let's give him some bright red eyes, and we'll give him some angry eyebrows. Now let's give him a big nose, and we'll color this nose in dark black. And I think this is looking pretty good. It's time to add him to the game. This is how the alpha wolf looks in the game. He looks kind of like a regular wolf, except more scary. That is literally what it's supposed to look like though, so that's a good thing. I don't really see anything wrong with this wolf either, so that's good. I finally made a mob that doesn't have any random mistakes. If you go close to an alpha wolf, it will attack you just like any other Minecraft mob, but just like in 99 Nights in the Forest, you are able to get away from them by going near a campfire. You can also kill the wolf with any weapon you want, but you have to be careful because the alpha wolf does a lot more damage than a regular wolf, which makes sense because it's an alpha wolf, so it does alpha damage. You also can't tame one of these wolves, unlike the actual Minecraft wolf, which means the only real use they have is dropping a piece of steak or a piece of leather, because that is what they drop in the actual game. I find it kind of weird that wolves drop steak, but whatever. Anyways, I definitely think the alpha wolf turned out pretty good, as there are no mistakes on him at all. So because of this, I'm going to give the alpha wolf a 10 out of 10. Next, we are going to make the deer, and I'm going to use a creaking to make him. First, let's get rid of some of the stuff we don't need. Next, I'm going to change the shape of his body. Now let's make his head a little bit wider, and I'm going to give him some new arms. Next, I'm going to give him new legs as well, and we'll turn this part into his mouth. Next, I'm going to make this piece into his ears, and finally, we'll give him some antlers. Alright, I think this is pretty good. It's time to add color. First, I'll color his entire body brown. Now let's color his mouth light brown. Next, I'm gonna color in his eyes. I'll also color in his ears. Now let's color his antlers slightly darker, and we'll do the same for his hands and feet. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how the deer looks in game. As you can see, he looks kind of scary. He also kind of looks like Ghostface a little bit, but I still think he turned out pretty good. The deer isn't a threat to you if you find him during the daytime, but at night you should definitely avoid running into him. If he finds you at night, he will chase you super fast, and if he manages to hit you with no armor, you will get insta-killed. The only way to stop the deer from attacking you at night is by being near a campfire or using another source of light to protect yourself from him. Just like in the Roblox game, you also aren't able to attack him with any weapons. The only way to kill him is by using some kind of light source that does damage, like lava. If you do manage to kill the deer, he drops a piece of deer meat. I probably wouldn't eat that though. We don't know where this guy's been. Overall, I think the deer turned out pretty good. He looks almost the same as the original, so because of this, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. Today, we're gonna be playing Skibidi Toilet Race Simulator, and the goal of this game is to get our toilet as fast as we possibly can. It looks like a new round is starting soon, and I guess we just go forward. Oh wait, we can click to get more speed. Okay, I'm gonna click. Okay, come on, we're getting so much speed. Okay, we have almost 600 speed already. We should be so fast. We're not doing so bad right now, but if you see my character in the bottom, we've barely made it through, and these guys are going so fast, so maybe we need to upgrade our toilet a little bit after this round. Okay, we've got our speed over 1,000 now. Wait, we're actually going really fast. And I see some gifts on the side I can claim. I wonder what these are. I get 50 crowns and 500 eggs. What are eggs? Oh, the eggs are speed. Okay, now we're going so much faster. We're at 2,000 speed already. Okay, we still have 30 seconds left. And after this, let's see what we can do with our crowns, because we have almost 500 crowns already. We're going so fast. We're almost past 500 already. And this is our first run. And we're already at 2.5k speed. That is so quick. All right, 13 seconds. 12, 11, 3, 2, 1. We're done. Okay, we didn't do that bad. We already have 2.4k speed. That's a lot. And it looks like with our crowns, we can open some eggs here. Let's open the $250 egg and see what we get. Come on. What are we gonna get? St. Patrick's doggy. Okay. And we can open another one, so we might as well open another one. Okay, we got the same thing. And I'm pretty sure what we can do with these, oh wait, it already did it, is we can equip them. And now when we have them equipped, we gain a lot more speed. So we should be going a lot faster this time. And we're going so much faster already. I remember this took us so long to complete last time. Oh, and we also get a gift in 7 seconds. I wonder what the next gift is. Okay, let's see the gift. And we got 500 more crowns. That's so many crowns. Okay, we're almost at 1,000 crowns now. And we're at 5,000 speed. I didn't even notice that. We're going so fast. We're almost past where we got last time already. And we've pretty much made it where I got last time. And we still have 1 minute and 14 left. We're gonna go so much further. I wonder what happens when we hit the 100k. We have to see that. Okay, we have 53 seconds, and we're still at 5k speed. We're not gaining as much speed anymore, but hopefully we can get some pets after this that will increase our speed even more. Look at these guys in the bottom. How are they going so fast? Okay, 30 seconds, and we're almost at 20k. We're gonna get 100k easily. Still 20 seconds left. Come on. We're at 20k now, though. That's so far. Maybe we'll get 50k before 10 seconds is up. I hope we do. I want to know what's at 50k. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we didn't make it to 50k, but we were so close. We're definitely gonna make it this time. Now we should open some eggs, though. For 1k crowns, we can open this egg. I wonder what we'll get. And we got a crow, and it's epic. Sounds probably good. Come on, what do we get here? And we just got a regular bird. Okay, let's see how good our crow is, though. This crow has 2.3k speed. That's a lot of speed, but it's still not that good. Okay, we have 6.6k speed now, and we have another gift. Let's see what our gift is. We got OP Boku. Wait, that might be really good. Hold on. Plus 45k speed? Wait, that's so much. Oh my god, we're at 50k speed now. Look how fast we're going. We're making it to 100k for sure this time. We're already down at 3k, and we have 1 minute and 40. We're definitely making it to 100k. I wonder what will be at 100k. Come on. We're so close. And we're at 100k. What happens after? Okay, it just restarts after, but we got so many crowns when it restarted. Wait, it's kind of crazy too. We're going so fast. We're about to hit 100k again. And look how many crowns we have. We have almost 5,000 crowns. Oh my god, we are going so fast. We're going 54k miles per hour. I think after this, we're definitely gonna have to buy some more mystery boxes. We have almost 10k crowns, and it's still 50 seconds. But wait, there's also another option here with an arrow over it. It says Rebirth. Rebirth helps increase the acceleration and helps reaching high speeds faster. Wait, so I can use my crowns to rebirth? Maybe I'll do that after. And we use the extra after the 10k to buy some mystery boxes so we don't lose it all. 20 seconds left. Look how fast we're going in the thing, but there's still people going so much faster than us. We have to get faster than these guys. Okay, 1 second, and we're done. All right, let's buy some mystery boxes, and then we'll hit the rebirth. Okay, and we got an angelic kitten. That's probably really good. Let's open another one, and we got another angelic kitten. Okay, let's see what rebirthing does now. Okay, click the rebirth. Are you sure you want to rebirth? It will reset all your wins, which is the crowns, but it will give you 30% acceleration, 20% wins, and 5% increased speed from gates. Okay, let's do it. Oh, wait, and this unlocked something. The Candy Island. 1 rebirth required. Oh, wait, it looks like we're running now, so we'll see what the Candy Island is after this. And we also can claim a gift here. It's a potion. A win potion. I'm not sure what that does. Also, let's switch to our angelic kittens because they go way faster. Now we have 75k speed. We're gonna get so many crowns. Alright, I can't wait to see what's at the Candy Island. This is taking way too long. Oh my god, we're going so fast. Look how fast the numbers are going by. 77k miles per hour. That is crazy. We're almost as fast as some of these guys. Except this guy. He is so quick. I can barely put my mouse on him. Oh my god, we need to get as fast as that guy. Come on, 25 seconds. I really want to see the Candy Island. Okay, let's see the Candy Cane Island now. Enter. Whoa! It's basically the same thing as before, just with candy canes. Now we have 33k crowns though, but we can't seem to afford any eggs over here. We're definitely gonna have to get more crowns to open an egg. And we've also reached 80k speed. This is gonna be so fast this time. Okay, we're gaining a lot more crowns, I can see already. So that's really good. And we're also almost as fast as everybody. There's just one guy who's way ahead. And we reached our max speed now. We're gonna get so many crowns. We're already at 80k crowns. We're definitely going to be able to buy a mystery egg after this. And we also have a gift coming in 1 minute and 27 seconds. So that's really good too. 130, 140, 150k crowns. We're gaining them so fast. Oh my god. We're going to easily be able to afford that mystery box. And we might even be able to rebirth too. Oh my god. The numbers are going by so quick. And look at all these crowns on the screen. We're getting 156, 448 crowns. We're getting so many crowns. This is crazy. Oh, and I'm also going to use my potion that I got from the reward, and I think that'll give us even more crowns. Yeah, it's giving us double crowns now. We're getting so many 250k crowns with 30 seconds left. We're gonna have so much crowns after this, and we're also going so fast. We're at 83k miles per hour. Okay, 10 more seconds. Okay, and we ended off this time with 350k crowns, which means we can afford a 200k mystery egg. This better give us something really good. Wait, there's a guy in our way. We can't really see. Okay, we got a strawberry cream piggy. I'm not really sure if that's good. Let's see. 40k speed. Okay, that's really good. That definitely upped our speed a lot. We're at like 100k speed now, and we're also gonna click the rebirth quickly. Now we've rebirthed again, so we get even more stuff. And the medieval island needs 5 rebirths, so we need 3 more and we'll make it to the medieval island, whatever's on there. Look how fast we're going now. We have 100k speed at the end. That's so fast. And we also have another gift. Let's see. It's 10k crowns. Like we even need those at this point. And there's also this thing up in the corner. It says you can hatch a free OP egg. So let's see what that gives us. And we got a legendary mega alien. Okay, that has to be so good. 125k speed. Okay, that's insane. Okay, now we have 210k speed from pets total. And 226k speed. We are so fast. Even though we're this fast, there's still someone faster than us. We have to beat this guy. Okay, 1 minute left. And we already have 250k crowns. At this point, this is crazy. Our next rebirth is 500k, so we might be able to get that too after this one. We're definitely going to be able to afford that rebirth. We're at 370k already. We might even be able to buy an egg if we get enough crowns. 560k crowns already. Okay, we're definitely buying an egg with the rebirth. And it looks like this guy isn't even that much faster than us anymore. He's still catching up, but we're staying ahead for a while. Okay, we have 7 seconds left, and we have 750k crowns. Oh my god. Okay, we ended with almost 800k crowns, so we're definitely gonna buy an egg first. Let's see. We got another strawberry cream piggy. Okay, that's not that good, but let's open another egg and see see what we get. And we got a chocolate ice cream floppa. That might be really good. Let's see. Only 21k speed. Yeah, that's not that fast compared to what we have. But what we can do now is we can rebirth again. And now we rebirthed again, which means we only have 2 more rebirths until we get to the medieval island. There's probably some really OP pets on the medieval island, so I really want to see that. Okay, now we're at 236k speed. We're not gaining speed as fast, but I hope we can make it to 1,000,000 speed soon, because that would be so cool. Okay, we already have almost 100k crowns, and the next rebirth is 1,000,000 crowns, so we might not be able to make it on this run. But we're still gaining crowns so fast, so it's not even really a problem. Come on, 350k crowns already. This is insane. We're about to have 400k. Maybe we will make it to the rebirth. Maybe I was wrong. It also says something about a free pet pack here, but it says we need to play for 45 minutes, and we're not there yet. But I bet these guys are so OP. Like, look at them. And we also have another gift coming up. I wonder what it is. Okay, 650 crowns. We might actually be able to make it. We have 20 seconds left, and we have to get 300k crowns. Come on, we got this. And we have our gift now, and our gift is OP Demonic Dominus. Let's see how good this guy is. 85k speed. I think that's faster than one of the ones I have equipped. Yeah, and it is faster. Now we have almost 300k speed, and we have 886k crowns. If we got 886k this time, we'll hit 1,000,000 next time if we buy a 500k crate. So I'm buying a 500k crate. Come on, let's see what we get. Pistachio Cream Alien. How good is that? 66k speed. Okay, I don't think we need him. Oh no, we do. Okay, now look how fast we are. 276k speed from pets and 314k total. We are so fast. We're easily gonna get 1,000,000 crowns this time too. Okay, we're at 600k crowns and we still have over a minute left. We're easily getting this. Come on. And look how fast we're going. We're just going so fast. You can barely even see the numbers anymore. This is so crazy. I don't even see the numbers before 100. We go so fast past them. Oh my god. Come on. 800k crowns already. Okay, we're gonna overshoot it by a lot, but that's okay. That just means we get to open more mystery eggs, so that's good. Okay, we hit 1,000,000 crowns. Okay, we get to rebirth again, but we're still getting so many more crowns, so we're definitely getting a lot of mystery eggs after this. We might even hit 2,000,000 if we go long enough. And as you can see at the bottom, we're almost the fastest. I'm not sure if you can really tell what's going on. It's just so fast on here, but we're almost the fastest now. The guy in front of us is just a little bit ahead. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and we ended with 1.4 million crowns. Okay, let's open 2 crates before we rebirth. And we got a vanilla cream dragon. Okay, let's see what we get out of this one. Another vanilla cream dragon. Okay, let's see how good this guy is. 42k speed. I don't think we need him. Okay, let's rebirth now. And we're on our 4th rebirth, which means we only need 1 more to get to the medieval island. And that next one is going to cost us 2,000,000 crowns. And I think we can get that this time, honestly. We got like 1.4 million last time, and now we're even faster, so we should be able to get it. Okay, we're still going really fast here, but we're still not at our top speed yet. Our top speed is 330k miles per hour. I don't even know if we're gonna reach that in time. We're not even halfway there yet. This is so fast. It's not even loading sometimes. That's how fast it is. And we're gaining so many crowns. Every time we finish the 100k, we gain so many crowns. Look at that. We have so many crowns it stopped counting for a second, but we have 250k with a minute left. Okay, we might actually not get 2,000,000. We still need a lot. Come on. 400k. We're almost at 500 already, though. It's going so fast. And we're almost at our top speed, so we're gonna get so many more crowns. 600k. 700. Okay, we're definitely not getting 2,000,000, but we'll get it next run for sure. Come on, and we're about to hit 1,000,000 with 10 seconds left. We actually got less than we did last time. That's kind of weird. We should be faster because we rebirthed again, but I don't know. Okay, we got 1,000,000 crowns, though, so that's good enough because that means we'll get 1,000,000 next time. And all we need is 2,000,000 to rebirth and get to the medieval island. Okay, and we're just gonna click a bunch of times here because we have nothing else to do. We might be able to get to 350k speed if we're fast enough. Come on, 10 seconds. We're definitely getting 350k speed. That's so easy. Yeah, 350k, and we're still clicking. Now we're at 355k speed. There's no way we don't get 1,000,000 more crowns this time. Look how fast we are at one of our lowest speeds on the speedometer. We're gonna go so fast. Alright, we're going so fast right now. We already have 1.3 million crowns, and we're not even at the end of the speedometer yet. And we still have a minute left. We're easily getting this rebirth, and we might even be able to get an egg after as well. This is so crazy. Like, how does a toilet even run this fast? Okay, 1.6 million crowns with 40 seconds left, and we're still not at the end. 360k is our top speed, and we're still not there yet. Come on, 30 seconds left and 1.8 million crowns. Okay, we're easily making it. 1.9 million, and we're at 2 million crowns. Okay, we can rebirth, and we might get an egg if we go for a little bit longer. We're already almost at 2.1. Come on, 5 more seconds to get 2.2 million, and we just barely barely made it. Okay, so we can buy an egg first, see what we get. And we got another strawberry cream piggy. Okay, whatever. And now we can rebirth. Let's rebirth. And now we can enter the medieval island. Let's see what's on the medieval island. Okay, it's the same thing, but medieval. That's basically what I expected. But hopefully we gain a lot more crowns here, because the eggs are looking really expensive. 2 million, 5 million, and 20 million. There's no way. And the rebirth costs 10 million. Okay, we better get a lot of crowns here. And also what we can do with these 3 strawberry cream piggies is we can craft a gold cream piggy. So let's see that. 50k speed. Okay, we don't really need him because these guys are faster, but it's still cool. He's golden. And we're already getting so many crowns so fast. We're at 300k already. We're at 400k. Okay, maybe 10 million isn't that unrealistic. We're almost at a million already and it's only a minute in. This is so crazy. And we're going really fast. I see a few people who are slightly faster than me. That's it. And we're almost at 2 million crowns with a minute left. And we also have a free gift. Let's see what we got. Okay, it's only 850 speed. We don't need 850 speed. We can't even see the difference. That's not enough speed for us. We're at 367k. Come on. Come on, 3 million crowns. I don't think we're gonna make 10 million. That is so many crowns. Okay, almost 5 million crowns. I don't think we're gonna make the rebirth. We have 10 seconds left to get 5 million. That's just not happening. But what I can do is I can claim the space egg again. So let's see what we get on this. And we got another legendary mega alien. And this guy is really fast. If we equip best, yeah, now we have 2 mega aliens. And now we have 435k. And what we can do with our 5 million crowns is we can also open another egg. Let's see what we get. And we got Starlight Drake Rare. Let's see how good this thing is. 160k speed. Okay, that's really good. And now we have 410k speed from our pets. And we have 500k speed in total. We're definitely gonna be so fast. We're getting this 10 million for sure. Alright, we already have almost 2 million with a minute left. I don't actually know if we're gonna make 10 million this time either. I think 10 million is gonna be so hard to get. But maybe we can get it. Okay, 2.5 million with 1 minute left. This is gonna be close. But we're only halfway through our speedometer. Our top speed is so much faster than we're going right now. Come on, 3 million. And now we're at 4 million with 30 seconds. 5 million. Come on. 6 million. Okay, looks like we're not gonna make it. Dang, we only made 6.9 million. We did not make it to the rebirth. And we need 8 rebirths for the hologram island. I don't know if we're able to do this. Maybe we'll be able to do it another time. If you want to watch more Roblox videos, click the subscribe button or click the video right here.